For the fourth consecutive year, we're playing for a conference tournament championship, and we welcome you to Thomas Stadium on the campus of East Tennessee State University. An absolutely beautiful day for baseball. The Cyclones did it last year, beating Crockett 6-3 down in Tusculum. We're going to try it again. We're playing in our fourth consecutive district tournament championship in baseball. Good afternoon. Welcome. Great atmosphere. It's an electric atmosphere as it should be. The Cyclones have already punched their ticket to a Friday encounter against either Greenville or Granger. And so we'll see how that goes between now and then. But the Cyclones, if you win, you're at home Friday. If you lose, you come back here tomorrow night with an outright championship. And so Tanner White will get the baseball for Chad Gillis from Unicoi County. We will counter with a freshman, Carter Reese. Should be a dandy. Good afternoon. Thanks for being with us. This is I've been at this, my 8th year of Cyclone baseball. We've been in the district tournament championship game 1, 2, 3, 4. This is our 5th time. Since 2013, we've been in it 6 times. We're 4-2 since 2013. Ironically enough, since 2013, 1, 2, 3, now 4 times since 2013, we're playing the Blue Devils in the district tournament championship. We beat them 2013 out at Milligan. Played the tournament there, 5-3 was that game. We beat them in 2018 on our way to the state tournament. Beat them 7-1. Beat them 2019 on our way to the state tournament. Beat them 9-3. We lost to the Blue Devils in 2022, 9-5. So the rivalries here goes back a ways. 2 great programs, obviously, 2 storied programs. We come in ranked number 8th in the state. They're number 17 in the state. Actually, we're number 7 in the state. They're number 17 in the state. And so it's going to be a good one here. Only 2 standing. Again, gone are Sullivan East, gone is Crockett, gone is Tennessee Heights, down to these 2 teams here for the district tournament championship. We've played them 3 times this season. We beat them 9-4, then we lost 4-0, and last Monday night in the game that, not sure how much meaning was at that ball game. It was more for Unicoi County. They were trying to stay alive to get into the tournament, the play-in game, and they won, of course, to get themselves that chance to do that. And they beat us 5-3. We've been outscored by the Blue Devils 13-12. And so we put that on the line today for a good baseball team. Obviously, they are, and we are as well. Pitching's been the key for this baseball team. It's very interesting. For the Cyclones, we played 2 games. You do the math. 21 times 2 is 21 outs times 2 games is 42 outs. Half of the outs by the other team have been strikeouts. Schlegel, 13. Rowland, 6. Whitehead, 2. So our Betsy pitchers have struck out 21, either Patriots or Vikings, in the 2 tournament games today. So we'll see how that holds up today with, again, the freshman right-hander, Carter Reese, ready to bring it to you here on a gorgeous day for baseball here in the district tournament championship at Thomas Stadium in Johnson City, Tennessee. Again, thank you for being with us wherever you may be. As the late Rush Limbaugh would say, across the fruited plain. We'll come back and take a look at some stats. Who is hitting the baseball? Who is red hot for our baseball team? There's several guys knocking the cover off of it. We'll talk about that in the pregame show. Brought to you by the good folks from Phil's Dream Pit, the quest for perfect barbecue. When we take my granddaughter, who's sitting right beside me today, she's my moral support. When we take her to Phil's Dream Pit, ribs all the way. She's a rib girl. Here's the owner, Brian Pipkin, talking about Phil's Dream Pit on the pregame show. You're listening to 7th-ranked Elizabethton Cyclone District Tournament Championship Baseball.
Really easy way to feed a family or a bunch of people. And we start them off at 4. Dream pack for 4 runs $32.99, gives you a pound of meat. You can do pulled pork or pulled chicken, either one at that price. 3 sides, it's a pint each, so it's a 4-ounce serving of meat, 4-ounce serving of 3 different sides. Gives you a really good meal that'll fill you up. It's not something that you eat and you're hungry later, an hour later. I'm going to include your buns, your barbecue sauce. Instead of picking up a pizza, come by here, pick up a Dream Pack. Your family will thank you. And if you need it for more people, the breakdown on it's $8.25 a person. 12 people, for instance, is $99. You'll see that advertising out from us in a lot of different places. Feed 12 people for $99. That gives you 2 pounds of meat, 1.5 quarts of each side. Still gives you the bun, still the barbecue sauce. Really, really popular. I had a group at Eastman just order a 16 for Wednesday. So you call us ahead. We can do as many people as you want. We do 100 people, 200 people. We'll put those in pans for you, or as few as 4. So in even numbers, however many you want. $8.25 a person. You can't beat it.
Cannot beat it, folks. Again, here at Phil's Dream Pit, the quest for perfect barbecue. The phone number is 349-6437. Hours are open.
11 to 7, Tuesday through Saturday. We take Sunday and Monday off, but we're here the rest of the week.
Social media?
Social media on Facebook. Maybe Instagram later if one of my kids shows me how to use it, but right now it's on Facebook. That's where people watch you, so we'll figure they've got it here.
And the website is?
Website is philsdreampit.com.
You got it.
I see a familiar face here. Looks like he's ready to talk to you.
He is.
Talk
That's our buddy Jeff.
Going to talk some NASCAR, I'm betting.
That's our buddy Brian Pipkin, the owner of Phil's Dream Pit, one of our great sponsors here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Back at Thomas Stadium on the campus of East Tennessee State University in Unicoi County. Outstanding baseball team at 18-10. They've outscored us 13-12 in the three meetings, and we won 9-4, but lost 4-0 and 5-3. Of course, to get it to this point in the tournament, we beat Sullivan East 2-1 and Tennessee High 4-3. Interestingly enough, we've scored 6 runs in this tournament. 5 of those 6 runs have come in the first inning. So, obviously, we want to jump on whoever we're playing, in this case, Unicoi County today. And we have in the other RBI and a run scored. Other interesting statistic, out of the 6 runs we've scored, they've all been earned. Rowland, 2 for 6 with an RBI. Slagle, 2 for 6. Bugs Meadows, 2 for 6 RBI and a run scored. Justin Whitehead, 1 for 4 at the plate with an RBI. Jack Blevins, 1 for 4 with an RBI and a run scored. Buckles has tripled, went 1 for 6, and that leadoff spot has tripled and scored a couple of runs. He walked once. So, again, this baseball team, run-wise, Buckles has 2, Rowland 1, Bugs 1, Hooks 1, and Blevins 1 for a total of 6 for our ball club. And, again, we have outscored our opponents in the postseason in this tournament 6-4. Extra base hits, we've only had 2 in the whole tournament. Buckles with a triple and Marshall Holtzclaw with that double. And so that's kind of the tail of the tape of this baseball team getting ready for the start of this one. We're not that far out. But I think a very interesting stat, when you look at our pitching staff, led by the Big Hoss against Sullivan East, struck out 13 Patriots. Rowland came back, struck out 6 Vikings, and Whitehead came in as a save situation, got 2 punch-outs. So we have 21 strikeouts out of 42 outs of the 2 teams in this tournament. Tells you how strong our pitching staff is. And Carter Reese is a dandy. Reese, the freshman. Now you think of that, throwing him out there in a pressure-packed situation. Carter Reese making his 7th start of the season. He's 2-2. 24 strikeouts in 20 innings of baseball. So Reese will be your starter today for the Cyclones. Tanner White gets the baseball for veteran coach Chad Gillis for the Unicoi County Blue Devils. So crowd continues to come in. It's going to be a good one. The scenario is this: if you win, whomever wins tonight is in. Cyclones win, we play Friday night at home. If you lose tonight, you come back here tomorrow night for the outright championship, being a double elimination affair. So that's where we are. You're 21 outs away from a home game on Friday night. The other side of the bracket is Greenville and is it Granger or Cherokee? It is the Grizzlies. So it's the Grizzlies and Greenville. If you win, you host Granger. If you lose, you travel to Greenville Friday night. Then those 2 teams play on Saturday for the right to get to the sectional, which is next Wednesday a week on the 14th. So there you go. That's the look and the shakeout of what's happening. So you take care of business today on a team that's beaten you twice, 2 out of the 3 times this season we played. Unicoi County's prevailed. So we got our work cut out for us, and we'll see how that works. We'll come right back with starting lineups not that far away from first pitch for the district tournament championship. We won it last year down at Tusculum 6-3 over the Crockett Pioneers. Went on to the regional last year, beat Volunteer, lost to Greenville, and went to Gibbs and lost 2 games, 7-4 and 12-0 to end our season a year ago for Coach Presnell. And so we're ready to strap it on, try it again today for the conference tournament championship for the 4th consecutive year. Back after this, you're listening to 7th-ranked Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball. Now this from one of our great sponsors, our pregame sponsor, the good folks from the Eastern Star exit of Interstate 26, Phil's Dream Pit, the quest for perfect barbecue. Buddy Michaela Miller from Phil's Dream Pit, catering. Tell us catering opportunities using Phil's Dream Pit.
Well, where do I start? You call me, you tell me how many people you want. It's $13.99 per person. It'll be a 15% gratuity on top of that with a $200 setup and serve fee. And what that's going to get you is me and a team of 5 or 6, depending on how many I need, will come out. I'll set up my food. I make your sandwiches. We'll serve all your sides. We clean up, get out of your hair, and you never know we were there.
What are the options on the menu?
Pretty much it's open game.
Anything?
Yeah, open game.
Yep.
Okay, the hash brown casserole. We don't do the hash brown casserole in bulk or catering at all.
349-6437. Catering opportunities for any event coming up. Give them a call right here at Phil's Dream Pit. The quest for perfect barbecue, catering any event. Call her, ask for Michaela, and let her step you through how she can help you with catering from Phil's Dream Pit, one of our great sponsors on the Tom Taylor Sports Show and on Cyclone Football. If you're ready now, the starting lineup, first off with Unicoi County Blue Devils at 18-10 of the season. Leading off playing center field will be Caden Cutlip. Batting second to shortstop, Colby Jones. Batting third and doing the catching, Reed Bogart. Batting fourth, your designated hitter for the pitcher, Tanner White, is Hudson Berry. Batting fifth and playing third base, Angel Delgado. Batting sixth and playing right field for Unicoi County, Alex Lenningham. And the bottom three of the Blue Devils, Isaac Lewis at first, Manny Chavez at second, and Brooks Bennett in left field. Cutlip in center, Jones at short, Bogart catching, Berry DHing for White the pitcher, Delgado at third, Lenningham in right, Harris at first, Chavez at second, and Bennett in left field for Unicoi County. For the Elizabethton Cyclones at 21-11, ranked number 7 in the state. In 3A baseball, Braden Buckles leads off playing center field. Batting second and playing first base, Bryson Rowland. Doing the DHing duties today will be Red Schlegel. He'll bat third. Batting fourth and playing left field, Bugs Meadows. Batting fifth and catching for the Cyclones, J.D. Hooks. Playing third and batting number 6 in the lineup, Justin Whitehead. Jack Blevins will play second and bat seventh. Batting eighth is shortstop Evan Chambers. And batting ninth and playing right field is Marshall Holtzclaw. Buckles in center, Rowland at first, Schlegel DHing, Meadows in left, Hooks catching, and Whitehead at third. Blevins at second, Chambers at short, Holtzclaw in right field. Straightaway center, 400 feet. There's been 1 home run since I've been here, been knocked out here in the tournament. Zach Johnson went deep over the left field fence in the East game the other night. So, of course, they've been eliminated, but Zach put a charge in one and drove it out of here. That's the only home run that I know that's happened in this tournament. I've seen most of the games. And so you look at that, and you also see for the Cyclones, you've got Power and Bugs Meadows with 4 home runs. But, again, to crank it out here in straightaway center, it's 400 feet. Power alley right is 370. Power alley left is 370. Down the left field line and right field line are matching 325-foot markers. Beautiful ballpark here at Thomas Stadium. Again, thanks to East Tennessee State allowing us to be here and be a part of this for the 2025 Upper Lakes Conference Tournament being played for the championship today between the Cyclones and the Unicoi County Blue Devils. So you go back in our tournament play since I've been on board since 2017. On 2019, we beat Sullivan South 9-3 to win the tournament championship. 2022, we lost to Unicoi County 9-5. 2023, we lose to Tennessee High 13-6. Last year, we beat Crockett down to Tusculum 6-3. And here we are today, again playing in our 4th consecutive district tournament championship, the Cyclones and the Unicoi County Blue Devils. We'll get the national anthem. We'll get ready to go right after this break from Lingerfeld Drug Center. You're listening to 7th-ranked Elizabethton Cyclone District Tournament Championship Baseball. Sports and Tom Taylor Sports Show. Pill packs. Tell me about pill packs.
Yeah, so these are good for people take 3 or 4 medicines, just kind of get confused by what they got or may forget to take doses or things like that. Other people that likes them is people caring for parents or grandparents. Makes it real easy rather than having to keep up with 10 or 12 bottles and remembering once a day, twice a day. you just come pick up these packs once a month, and takes care of everything.
Show this one right here. There it is. Pill packs.
Mm-hmm.
Even they're color coded, so blue stands for nighttime, right?
Yep, that does.
So you'll do this for anybody.
Yeah, sure can. We can do anything just from once a day packs, all your medicines of a morning. Can do them 2 or 3 times a day, up to 4 times a day. For people, it takes 4 times a day medicines. But they're real easy to punch out, so you can just punch them out. That's your dose for the day or the time. And on the front of it's got a information page. It's got pictures of each medicine, tells what it is, and which doctor you got. So that's something when you go to doctors or a hospital or something like that, you don't have to try and remember what all you take or wait till they can get a hold of your pharmacy. You can just rip that page off and it's got all your medicines on there. So it keeps it real simple.
And if you're traveling and you don't want to take that whole thing, you just tear out the 3 or 4 days you're traveling, or the week at the beach or whatever, and they stay intact, and so you don't take the whole 30-day supply, just take as you need, and they tear off.
Yeah, sure can. And something else kind of similar to that, what we've heard from a few people, taking a lunchtime medicine, especially if you're still working stuff, because you don't want to carry 3 or 4 pill bottles to work, or if you put them in a Ziploc bag or something, they'll get crushed or lost. But you can leave your morning, night at home, just rip off a single noon dose and take that with you, because those little pockets, they're strong enough, you know, if you throw it in your pocket, your pills aren't going to get crushed or anything like that. So
pill packs. Good. Another great customer service here at Lingerfield Drug Center. Hours are open?
Here Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, and Saturdays, 9 to 12.
Social media, where do we find you?
On Facebook as Lingerfield Drug Center.
And the magic phone number is?
It's 423-542-2138.
What a neat concept. Pill packs from Lingerfield Drug Center. Proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. How did Unicoi County get to this point on Thursday? They came out of the losers bracket game. They won 3-1 over... they lost to Tennessee High 3-1 in that bracket game on Thursday. We defeated East that day 2-1, so we play on Friday. We beat Tennessee High 4-3, and Unicoi County came back and defeated Sullivan East, eliminated the Patriots 8-3, the final there. Then yesterday, Unicoi County came off the carpet and defeated Tennessee High, the higher seed, in an upset 3-1 to eliminate the Vikings of Preston Roberts. So gone is Crockett, gone is East, gone is Tennessee High, it's down to 2. Then there was 2 standing, the Cyclones and the Unicoi County Blue Devils for the district tournament championship. If this doesn't go the way we want it to, then we'll come back tomorrow night at 6 o'clock and play the outright championship, as both teams have not lost here in 2025, the district tournament championship. So, again, thank you for being with us wherever you may be. You know the story in the audio. We would love to do the camera, but our friends in the TSSAA, at least for now, have said, at least for this year, $250 to flip the camera on to stream any baseball playoff game, which is ridiculous. You know that. And I know that for sure, so we hate it, but it is what it is. We'll paint the picture for you. We'll give you our best shot. The old Pat Benatar song, hit me with your best shot, and we'll see how it goes. Again, it's the Cyclones getting ready to do battle with Unicoi County here for the district tournament championship on an absolute gorgeous, beautiful day. 68 degrees, breeze blowing right to left, Old Glory kicking out there. Had some hard rain here last night in the immediate Tri-Cities area, some heavy rain, of course, across the Tri-Cities, but today it's breezy. It's a little cool, but it's awesome. The wind's kicking Old Glory out there in right center field beyond the right field wall, blowing in, blowing right to left. Now it's blowing out, so it could be interesting as this afternoon unfolds. The flight of any fly ball in the outfield, it could be a real, almost like a Wrigley Field kind of deal in Chicago. It could be a real field trip for the outfielders here for this afternoon's ball game. We'll be ready to go. We'll start it next. They're home plate talking, which means the national anthem's not that far away, nor is the start of this one. The district tournament championship. Cyclones in their 4th straight tournament championship. Again, taking on the Unicoi County Blue Devils. Our buddy Sherry Holtzclaw, the owner of the Jewelers Bench, proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. A lot of jewelry stores. Why trade at the Jewelers Bench?
So we've been in business for 26 years. John is the jeweler. Everything is done here. It stays here. We do not send anything out. You know, you go and buy from Zales or somewhere like that, you've got to send it off, and it's 4 weeks or whatever. But if you have any issues with your pieces, then he's here and you can talk to him face to face. We've got great employees, great customers that have become pretty much family, and we are, like you had mentioned, on some of second generation of people coming in. It just, I think it says a lot being in business in a small town for almost 26 years.
Yep. You served your mom and dad, and now the kids are grown up, and you're serving them now. Take care of their jewelry needs as well. So, they're running the full slate. Watches, rings, Pandora. Oh, gosh. What else? You've got the Glock. You've got the Bearing watches. You got the G-Shocks. What else you got? What other watches?
So we have watches. So you said Citizens. Bearing, G-Shock. That's it. I've got a new, some new bearings coming in soon.
So, full line of watches, full line of everything you need right here. The full-time jewelry store with the jewelry repair, the jeweler's bench. Hours are open.
So we're open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 6, and on Saturday, 9:30 to 4.
Social media, how do we find you?
So we're on Facebook and Instagram.
And the phone number is?
423-542-5600.
Great sponsor. Been at it a long time. Love promoting the jeweler's bench right here on the Tom Miller Sports Show and Elizabethton Cyclone Sports. Cyclones take the field, ready to bring this to you. Thank you for being with us wherever you may be, as the late Rush Limbaugh would say, across the fruited plain. And so here we go. Cyclones beat Crockett last year to win the tournament championship, 6-3. As we've told you, we played in 2023, losing to Tennessee I 13-6. We're in the same position back in 2022. We lost to this Blue Devil team 9-5. So 4 straight years now we've been in the tournament championship. Carter Reese, the freshman, gets ready to bring it for Mike Corn. What a challenge, what an opportunity for this kid to come out here and sling it today, the freshman for the Cyclones. Again, it is Reese's 7th start of the season. In 20 and third innings of baseball, he's 2-2, 19 hits, 21 runs, 8 of those earned, 11 walks, and 24 strikeouts. He's hit 7 batters. His ERA is 2.75 for this youngster for the Cyclones, part of this varsity roster down here ready to go for this 2025 tournament, of course. Carter Reese, the freshman, 6 foot 195 right-hander. Coaching staff for the Cyclones. You call out the name, of course, of Mike Corney's first year, 21-11. Should be the coach of the year, in my humble opinion. Assistant coaches Jack Bembry, Adam Copeland, Haynes Torbett, and John Corn. So that's your coaching staff for the orange and black here. Yeah, we've been around calling Cyclone sports. Went back and figured it out last night. I keep tired of guessing. Came on board in 2017. That was the year that went down and lost to Pigeon Forge. And let's see, some of the guys on that team back in the 2017, Michael Robinson, Brody Adams, Lawson Wagner, Garrett Hartley, G-Man, the Eggman, Ethan Eggleston, Matthew Daly, Ben Harden. That was that bunch. Trey Shown, Carson Dillard, Gavin Peters. So we've been around since then, and here we go. Here's Copeland to lead things off here. First pitch is downstairs, and this one's underway. Right-hand batting, or left-hand batting Copeland. Right-hand pitcher, Carter Reese here. So Carter gets his sign and brings the 1-0 pitch. And it's down and away to the left-hand batter, 1-1. I'm sorry, 2-0. 2 balls and no strikes. Cutlip has been a thorn in our side at that leadoff spot. He's been a very, very effective leadoff batter for the Blue Devils. There's a swing and a miss right in on him. 2 balls and a strike. Third base today, Whitehead. Shortstop Chambers, second Blevins, first Rowland. Right field, Holtzclaw. Center field, Buckles. Left field, Meadows. Final plate is Hooks. And Slagle your DH today for the pitcher. 2 balls and a strike. Sun splashed Sunday afternoon for the tournament championship. Here's a pitch, and it misses 3-1 now. Cutlip, Jones, and Bogart here. Or Bogart. I've heard it pronounced both ways. Carter Reese in the windup. 3-1 pitch, and it's downstairs, ball 4. Unicoi County draws a leadoff walk, start the ball game. We have lots and lots of arms. Remember that. There's
the shortstop, number 6, Colby Jones.
Elijah Ambrose. In fact, the other night we used a combination of 3 or 4 guys. Holly and Ambrose and Atkinson and Reese. So here's Colby Jones, right-hand batting shortstop for Unicoi County. Just got started. So Reese working from the stretch brings it, and it's a ground ball right to Blevins at second. Bobbles the ball. All hands are safe. E4 error on Jack Blevins. Everybody's safe. Hit a shot to him, went to his right 2 steps and bobbled it. Got in behind him a couple of feet, and by the time he picked the ball up, Cutlip's at second base. First 2 on board. Here's Bogart. Pitch is ball 1. Unicoi County's got something going here. First 2 on board. Walking and an error on Jack Blevins at short. Carter Reese working from the stretch now. Unicoi County got something going early. Nobody out in the first. Ground ball, slap foul, third base side. 1 ball, 1 strike. It's the first error of the tournament, if I remember correctly, by the Cyclone defense. He played some really, really good defensive baseball. And I think it was just a case he wanted to get a double play ball going with Chambers. This one downstairs, throw to first, and he's safe, but it's close. Hooks threw one right on the base to Rowland. He'd snuck in behind Colby Jones. He's safe at first base. 2 balls and a strike to the right-hand batting catcher. Unicoi County blue tops, gray bottoms. Cyclones in their white. Two one pitch outside, ball 3, 3-1. You know the storyline of our pitchers, both Rowland and even Slagle. Game 1, struggling in his first inning, then they settled down very proficiently, but right now Reese has got himself in a hole here. 3 balls and a strike. Pitch away from loading him up. Brings it, and it's ball 4. That's exactly what he's done. She's loaded up with nobody out for the cleanup batter, Hudson Berry. Tennessee High did this against Rowland and could not produce. They had bases loaded, nobody out in the first. Sullivan East had bases loaded, nobody out in the second against Slagle. Couldn't produce.
Game is a courtesy runner for the Blue Bills, number 19, Dylan Shelton.
Shelton, the courtesy runner for the catcher at first base. Here's Hudson Berry, cleanup batter in the position he'd want to be as a cleanup hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. Top of the first for Unicoi County. So Carter Reese and the Cyclone defense going to bear down here. Rolling in on the grass at first, a step or two. First pitch is a strike called. Carter Reese gets his side from J.D. Hooks. The freshman brings it. 0-1 pitch. Inside and misses 1-1. 3-man crew working it today, as they have all tournament long. 1 ball, 1 strike, bases jammed. Way outside. Good backhand by Hooks. It almost went to the stop. 2-1. And right immediately, that got Coach Corn out of the dugout real quick on that way out of the strike backhand by Hooks. Going out and settle everybody down a little bit. But as we said earlier in the broadcast, in the pregame, we've scored 6 runs in this tournament total. 5 of those 6 have come in the first inning. So the first inning is a big table setter for the rest of the ball game. So Coach Corn talking to these guys. And every time he's gone out there in the other two ball games to settle them down, it's worked. They've settled down. So Unicoi County's got them loaded up and nobody out here in the first inning. So Hudson Berry with a 2-ball, 1 strikeout. He DHs with the pitcher, Tanner White. Both teams unbeaten in tournament play, so I'm sorry, we're unbeaten in tournament play. They are not. They've lost one. So 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Nice pitch for Carter Reese. Count levels now. On deck will be Angel Delgado for Unicoi County. First inning, bases loaded, nobody out. And no score. But Unicoi County threatening. Reese, 2-2 pitch. Reaches out, shoots it foul. First base side. Keep watching the flag out there. The flag right now is not doing much at all as far as kicking around. It's blown out. It's been blown east to west. Blown left to right. Right to left. Right now it's quiet. 2-2 pitch. And it's strike three called. Got him. Nice pitch by Carter Reese on a called third strike. And there's one down here. Strikeout for Reese.
Number 5, Angel Delgado.
Delgado's turn to the plate. Strikeout number 25, I think. Let me double check here. It is 25 for Carter Reese. There's one down. Nice pitch. Here's Delgado, right-hand batting third baseman. Outside, ball 1. Rolling, hanging around the grass at first. Whitehead is normal, even the bag at third defensively. District Tournament Championship. First inning, no score. Unicoi County's got him loaded with 1 out. Reese, 1-0 pitch. It's outside, it's 2-0. Heck of an opportunity for a freshman, 9th grader, 15, 16-year-old kid, starting in the district tournament championship for Carter Reese. 2-0 pitch, and it's outside, ball 3. No place to put him, 3-0. On deck will be Alex Lanningham. 3 balls, no strikes. Reese shakes off sign 1 from Hooks, takes sign 2. Here it comes, and it's strike called, 3-1. Good job to frame that on the outside part of the plate by J.D. Hooks. 3-1. Reese kicks and fires, 3-1 pitch, and it's upstairs, ball 4. Walked in a run. In from third is Cuddle up with an RBI. Credit on the bases loaded walk to Delgado. 1-0 Unicoi County. Here's Lanningham. Right fielder for Unicoi County wears number 8 on his jersey. Reese brings it, and it's belled high, misses outside, ball 1. 1 out, 1 in, and the base is still loaded for Unicoi County in the top of the first. They have Tanner White on the mound today. Reese brings it, shoots it foul, backing out of play, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. 1's across the scoreboard now. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1-0. Unicoi County in the district tournament championship. A lot of baseball. We're just in the top of the first. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on him, 1-2. On deck is first baseman Isaac Harris. Reese gets his sign. 1-2 pitch. Brings it. Swing and a miss. Strikeout swinging. Reese, the freshman, strikes out his second bat of the inning, and he'll go to work down Isaac Harris, the 2-out batting Unicoi County first baseman. Reese brings it. Harris takes it upstairs. Ball 1. Cutlip walk. Jones E4. Bogart walk. Barry strikeout. Delgado bases loaded walk with a run attached to it. RBI. And here's Lanningham strikeout. And here's Harris. 1-0 pitch from Reese. And did he go? Strike called. He did not, but it's a strike. Down on the way to the right-hand batter. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, bases loaded to run in here for Unicoi County. 1-1 pitch. And it's strike 2 called. Good job, Carter Reese. Wow. Reese gets his sign from J.D. Hooks. The 1-2 pitch and swing and a miss. He struck him out. They left him loaded. 3rd consecutive tournament game. The opposition at some point has left the bases loaded. Carter Reese, gut check with that freshman. 1 run, no hits, 1 error. They leave them full. We go to the bottom of the 1st. Unicoi County 1. Your Cyclones are coming up. You're listening to 7th-ranked Elizabethton Cyclone Tournament Baseball.
Great sponsors of the Tom Little Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. Folks, never been here. What's going on at the Eagle Center? Tell me about it.
Well, we have so many good things going on. I have wonderful vendors who keep their booths stocked fresh and organized and neat and with new things all the time, great prices, a great selection. We have 2 floors and almost 50 vendors, and you won't see the same thing twice.
A waiting list to get here. Downtown Elizabeth, the Eagle Center. Again, it is open. What's your hours?
We're open 10 to 5, Monday through Saturday.
Mm-hmm. Closed on Sunday.
Closed on
Pretty
Sunday.
obvious. So, anything you want, again, what's your little catchphrase you always say?
Things tell a story when people no longer can.
Mm-hmm. So, what's the neatest thing about the Eagle Center? You own the place. What do you think is the neatest thing?
There's so many neat things. You know, so many people have this idea of what an antique store is. We have a little bit of new, a little bit of old, and a lot of in between. It's clean. It's not musty and smelly. It's well lit. It's fun. I mean, there are so many things here to add character and conversation to your homes, gift ideas. We could go on and on. It's a really great store.
How do we find you on social media?
You find us on Facebook, the Eagle Center Co-op, and then on Instagram, it's Eagle Center Antiques.
And the magic phone number is?
The number is 542-6674.
Here you go. One of our great sponsors in downtown Elizabethton, the Eagle Center. Proud sponsor of the Tom Lewis Sports Show and Elizabethton Cyclone Sports.
Here comes the choo-choo train. Nothing like a train whistle for me, man. That just brings back memories growing up in the mountains of West Virginia. Here's Buckles to start things for the Cyclone first. 1-0 Unicoi County. Could have been a whole lot worse. First pitch to Buckles is a strike call from Tanner White. And this one's underway. Buckles batting .211 on the season. Homer and 11 RBIs, 5 doubles, and a triple. 3 of those, 1 of those against the East the other night. This one is strike 2 called. Yep, Buckles learning the cadence now, the umpire. 0-2 now to Buckles. Unicoi County left them full in the first. And a heck of a job by Carter Reese to ultimately strike out the side for the Cyclone freshman pitcher. 0-2 pitch to Buckles, outside 1-2. Defensively, Bogart behind the plate. First is Harris. Second is Chavez. Shortstop is Jones. Third. Here's the pitch, 1-2, and it's a swing and a miss. Strikeout swinging, Buckles. 1 down. At third base is Delgado. Left field is Bennett. Center field, Cutlip. Right field, Lanningham. One away. Here is Bryson Rowland. Rowland in the tournament, 2 for 6 with an RBI and a run scored. Pitch is a strike called. Rowland on the season batting .247. No homers, 14 RBIs. Bryson, 7 doubles and a triple. Heading to Carson Newman next year. Ground ball hit sharply to the first baseman, a fair ball. He'll race the bag. He'll dive in there, and he got him. Rowland went head and first, dove into first base, but he beat him by half step. 2 away. Sharply hit ground ball to Isaac Harris, and he played it perfectly, the Unicoi County first baseman. 2 away, here's Rhett Slagle. Slagle 2 for 6 in the tournament. Red on the season, Slagle comes in batting .337. Couple of homers and 12 RBIs, 13 doubles and a triple. First pitch to Slagle is down and away, ball 1. Righty versus righty here. 2 out of the first, we trail 1-0. Brings it, takes it downstairs, good eye, 2-0. Two out batters, Rhett Slagle. 1-0 Unicoi in the first. Did he go? And he did not. Downstairs 3-0. On deck will be Bugs Meadows. District Tournament Championship, 4th consecutive year we've been here. Rhett takes it inside, ball 4-on-4. Tying run trots to first for Slagle. For Bugs Meadows, Bugs 2 for 6 in the tournament with an RBI single and a run scored. Bugs batting .340. Men on base batting nearly .600. 4 homers and 32 RBIs for Meadows. Throw to first and Slagle back in there diving. We're going to pay a lot of attention to him. He's the tying runner in the bottom of the first inning in a 1-0 Unicoi County lead. Tanner White brings it. Bugs takes it outside. Strike call. Caught the corner. Meadows heading off to Vol State next year, play baseball. 0-1 pitch, and it's downstairs, 1-1. White to the belt, snaps a throw to first, and Slagle's back over there. Taking the throws, Isaac Harris. Buckles, strikeout, rolling. Sharp hit ground ball to the first baseman covering. Here's a ground ball. Meadows short hops it, fields at third, throws, and got him. 5-3 on the putout. That's the inning. We played one. We'll go to the second. It's 1-0 Unicoi County. You're listening to 7th-ranked Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Brumman Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton with your favorite school's T-shirts, polos, or hoodies. They can put your school, church, or company's logo on lots of different styles of hats, including Nike and Richardson and now Travis Matthew. Windbreakers, sublimated shirts, pullovers, koozies. They can order for any area school and your favorite team. Dry fit sleeveless hoodies, Nike dry fit t-shirts, women's and toddler sizes. You can order any uniform for any sport, including the pants or shorts from Brumman Sports Shop. And they always have a clearance rack to save you money. Plaques, trophies, medals, and ribbons, and all the engraving is done in-house. And they offer hard-to-find Letterman jackets of your favorite school for guys, ladies, and now elementary and middle school athletes too. And they offer all the different sports patches as well. Brumman Sports Shop, downtown Elizabethton, Facebook, Instagram, website, BrummanSportsShop.com, phone 542-2321, Brumman Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton.
Hi, this is Big Country, and you're watching my buddy Tom Taylor in the Elizabethton Cyclone Sports.
Back at Thomas Stadium at East Tennessee State University, yours truly, Tom Taylor, bringing it to you. Sitting beside me is my trusty sidekick, London Taylor, my granddaughter, for moral support. It started on Friday, if you're interested, and over 200 were last year coming into the Elizabethton City School System. Open enrollment's going on right now, but it's for a limited time. Go to escschools.net. And you navigate to open enrollment, and you get yourself applied for that. So, actually go ElizabettonCitySchools.net, Cyclone Connection, then down to where it says enroll now for the out-of-zone folks wanting to come be a part of ECS schools for next year. Why not? So many cool things going on. First pitch to Chavez to start the second is inside, ball 1. 1-0 Unicoi County, top of the second. Carter Reese wheels and brings it. Pops him up. Shortstop Chambers says it's mine, and it's a lazy pop. Gone. One away. One out for the Blue Devils in the second. It's Bennett's turn to the plate.
Left fielder, number 12, Brooks Bennett.
Brooks Bennett, the left fielder for Unicoi County. Where's number 12? So again, you continue the tabulation. 24 now. Opponents have struck out the Cyclone pitching in the tournament. Reese already got 3 here and struck out the side in the first. This one way inside, and he hunkered down to avoid being hit. Ball 1. Second inning, 1-0 Unicoi County, District Tournament Championship. Reese rocks and brings it. 1-0 pitch, and it's upstairs 2-0. I will say this on behalf of both teams so far, that strike zone is real fluid. 2-0 pitch, foul tip, 2-1. Some that look like strikes, he calls them balls, and some that call balls, he calls strikes. He's been kind of all over the road for both teams so far. That's my opinion. 2-1 pitch, ground ball. Chambers. Nope, cuts in front of him. Whitehead on the grass, snaps the throw, got him. Whitehead made it look easy. 5-3. The slow roller going towards Chambers. Justin in behind the mound, fielded, gunned it, 2 away. Top of the order to Cutlip, who walked and scored the first run of the game.
Number 4, Caden Cutlip.
And once again, Carter Reese mimicking Brett Slagle and Bryson Rowland, settling down after a iffy first inning. Pitch downstairs, ball 1 to left-hand batting Caden Cutlip, who's a heck of a pitcher, too. Second inning, 1-0 Unicoi, 2 out. Carter Reese against Tanner White, the pitching matchup. 1-0 pitch, squares the bunt, pulls it back, it's outside and upstairs, 2-0. Carter Reese brings it, 2-0 pitch. Fly ball, right field, pretty well tagged out in the gap. They're going to get to it, and yes! Buckles got to it! A deep drive in right center field, 2 steps shy of the warning track. Buckles on his horse, over the shoulder, hauls it in. What a catch by Buckles to end the inning. They go 1, 2, 3. We go to the bottom of the second. Great coverage out there by Braden Buckles, our center fielder. You're listening to 7th-ranked Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Dan's Barbecue.
We care about our product, and we do it all ourselves in-house. I make all the rub, all the sauce, and the reason I got in barbecue is I'm pretty much obsessed with it. I went to college for drafting, but when the economy crashed, I got laid off and ended up opening in 2010, and I've been doing it full-time ever since.
Hours are open?
We're open Tuesday through Saturday. We're open on weekdays 11 to 8 and Friday and Saturdays till 9 p.m.
How do we find you on social media?
My Facebook page, Big Dan's East Tennessee Barbecue. I got somebody working on a website, but it's not ready yet.
And then the phone number is?
423-542-2272, and we're in the 3rd block downtown on the left.
There you go. One of our great sponsors of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Douglas Sports Show, Big Dan's Barbecue in downtown Elizabethton.
We go to the bottom of the second. A heck of a play by Buckles, center fielder. Broke on the crack of the bat out in the gap in right center field, and over his shoulder reached up, makes the catch on a deep drive right side of the warning track at the 370 mark in deep right center field to end the inning. Here's J.D. Hooks. He's been the man in this tournament so far for Elizabeth, and he's gone 4 for 5 with a sacrifice fly RBI and a scored a run. He's knocked it around the ballpark, our junior catcher. 1-0 Unicoi County, bottom of the second. Hooks upstairs, and it misses, ball 1. Hooks, Whitehead, and Blevins here in the Cyclone second. First-year coach Mike Korn down at third in the box. This one is a strike called, 1-1. Right down the heart of the plate. Your first base coach is our athletic director, Coach Joe Diaz. 1-0 Blue Devils, second inning. 1-1 pitch. Hooks downstairs, 2-1. And Delgado at third. Short is Jones. Second is Chavez, and first is Harris. Bogart behind the plate for the Blue Devil defense. White brings it. Hooks jams him, shoots it foul, third base side. In left is Bennett. Center is Cutlip and Lanningham in right to conclude the Unicoi County defense. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Unicoi County loaded them up in the first inning, only got 1 run on a great slam the door pitching by Carter Reese, struck out the side. 2-2 pitch to Hooks, way inside hitting, popped him on the helmet. Tying run trots to first on a hit batsman for Justin Whitehead. Whitehead's turn to the plate, 1 for 4 with an RBI on the tournament.
Number 4, Justin Whitehead.
Hooks batting .337, Whitehead batting right at .300. No homers, 16 RBIs, batting .379 with men on base here. Tying run at first, go ahead and run to the plate in the second. Nobody out. We trail 1-0. Tanner White to the belt, brings it. Bunt, third base side, that's a good one. Charging third baseman throws, and they got him by half step, but he did his job getting the runner down to second. Great bunt by Whitehead, laid it down perfectly. Third baseman, only thing he could do was what he did, threw it to first for the out.
Number 5, Jack Blevins.
So the sacrifice bunt works. Gave up the at bat to get his man down to second. Here's Blevins. Blevins 1 for 4 in the tournament with an RBI and a run scored. Blevins hitting right at .300 on the season. Our team batting average up to .280. It was about a week or so ago down around .270, .271. We jumped it 9 points. No homers, 9 RBIs. Jack with a double. 1-0 Unicoi County. Tying run at second. 1 out in the second inning. Blevins on deck will be Evan Chambers. Whitehead's bunt, perfect down at third. Just deep enough where he couldn't make a play on the fleet-footed going down to second. Hooks. Had to go to first, get the out. Jack swinging a miss, and a compact swing, strike 1. 1-0 Unicoi County, bottom of the second. Tanner White, long look into his catcher, checks the runner out at second. That will be Hooks, the tying run. Brings it. Blevins upstairs and inside, kind of looked away, avoid being hit. Off-speed pitch, 1-1. White to the bell, checks the runner again out at second. The right-hander brings it way outside, backhanded by the catcher, and it's 2-1. In the District 2 has been decided. They're probably in here watching it, maybe listening to it. Granger and Greenville are the 2 teams up next in the regional for these 2 teams. If you win the championship, you'll be at home against Granger on Friday. If you lose, you go to Greenville, number 2 ranked team in the state. Foul tip. Jammed him and ran it in on him, and Jack fouls it off the face mask and the top of the helmet first for the catcher, then hit the umpire's face mask, and it's 2-2. So the regional is Friday night. The winner's at home against Granger. The loser of this tournament will go to Greenville. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the 1-out batter, Jack Blevins. Downstairs, throw to third, and he throws to the left field. And jumping up, here he comes. He's going to come in. Here's the throw. He'll come in, head first slide. He's safe. Tie game. Bogart gambled. Threw it to third, threw it into left field. Hooks up, racing in with a tying run on a throwing error by the catcher. So Hooks breaks for third. Bogart threw it down to the Diving third baseman Delgado with Hooks coming into the head first slide. Threw it to left field, got by him. He challenges the arm of Bennett in left field, and a head first slide at home. He's in safe when it's a tie ball game. Blevins jams him, pops it back in the stands. A foul ball. Full count now, 3-2. So we're knotted up here. Neither team has a base hit yet in this ball game, interestingly enough. Full count to Blevins. Spoke too soon. Base hit off the glove of the third baseman Delgado. Jack takes one, takes a big turn, stops, and gets back into first base. He hit a rocket shot leaping up Delgado. It hit his glove and carried him into left field for a hard hit single, 2-out single for Jack Blevins. First hit of the ball game. Here's Chambers, 2 for 5 in the tournament for the freshman. You look on this field today, you have 3 ninth graders starting for Mike Korn. Your pitcher, your shortstop, and your right fielder. Pretty impressive. Here's Chambers batting .333. No homers and 4 RBIs with men on base batting .367. 2 out, a run in. We've tied the game here in the second. Go ahead, run it first. Chambers, first pitch. Hit it right back to the pitcher. Throws to first. And that's the inning. But the Cyclones pick up a run on the hit. 1 error, and we leave one. We played 2. We're all knotted up in the district tournament championship. 1-1. You are listening to 7th-ranked Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball. Now this from Advanced Heat Pump Systems.
After a long, hard day at work, all you want to do is relax at home, right? But how can you possibly relax when your home's not comfortable? If you want to feel more comfortable at home, give Advanced Heat Pump Systems a call today. With over 30 years of experience and the most innovative solutions, you can rest assured that Advanced Heat Pump Systems will make your home more comfortable. Give them a call today, 926-2665, or visit them online at advancedheatpump.com.
So I stopped in at Chick-fil-A for lunch and saw Officer Wilson come in. I decided to place a dine-in mobile order and have a cookie delivered to him just to show appreciation for his service for our community.
A few minutes later, I noticed that Officer Wilson had gotten up and left, and I knew he hadn't gotten his cookie yet.
I'm headed to my car. I turn around and I see Allie, and she's running after me.
Mr. Police Officer, Mr. Police Officer.
Usually when someone yells officer, officer, they want to ask me about a ticket they got. I absolutely wanted the cookie. This cookie is delicious.
We go to the third inning at a 1-1 tie in the district tournament championship. It'll be Jones, Bogart, and Barry, 2, 3, and 4, Unicoi County in the third here. 1-1 ball game. Carter Reese, 3 strikeouts. He retired him in order 1, 2, 3, last frame, by the way. Here's Colby Jones. Reached on the air, but Jack Blevins out at second in the first inning. So both teams have committed an error here in a tightly played ball game. A lot of nerves out here. First pitch, hit him. 8th hit batsman of the year for Carter Reese on a breaking ball that didn't break. Jones goes to first. Here's Bogart with a walk. His first time up. Top of the third. Unicoi County won. Your Cyclones won. Cut it in there with a knife. Tension. Tight. Pitching. Outside. Ball 1. Unicoi County looking for their first base hit of the ball game. They thought they had one on that drive, but Cutlip, that's without the defensive buckles, that's a double easily. But he got on his horse, ran with his back to the infield in the gap in deep right center field, and made an over-the-shoulder catch right at the warning track in the second inning rather. Heck of a play by Buckles. I put a star beside it. It's that good of a play defensively in this ball game. 1-0 pitch, and it's 2-0. JD framed that one to see if we can get a strike called to no avail. 2 balls and no strikes. Jones at first, pretty good lead. Rowland holding him on. Third inning, 1-0. Now 1-1. It's tie ball game. Reese delivers. Strike call that time. Outside part of the plate to the right-hand batter. 2-1. A pitch down and away. Off the bag, 2.5, 3 steps now. Pretty good lead by Colby Jones at first. Reese brings it, ground ball. Blevins to his left fields. Belt high on the second hop, throws to Rowland. Got him, 1 away. Jones to second. Nice play by Jack to go to his left, and that second hop fields a letter high. Snaps the throw to Rowland, 1 away. 1 out, 1 on for Hudson Berry. Struck out his first time up. In defense of Jack in that first inning, we got that arrogance Jones. It was simply a case, I think he wanted to throw it where he had it. Saw a double play ball, bigger in life. This was inside, strike call. Nice pitch by Reese. Off-speed pitch to the right-hand batting DH. No balls in the strike. Old Glory kicking out there right, kicking right to left now, kicking pretty good. A gorgeous afternoon for baseball. 0-1 pitch. Ground ball to Chambers at short on 3 hops. Evan Fields pumps, throws, got him. Nice play with the freshman, 2 down. Jones to third. 2 out batter is going to be Angel Delgado. Was bases loaded walk for an RBI, the only run of the game, back in the first. So you look at our defense today. Hooks Jr., our catcher. Whitehead, third baseman, junior. Chambers, shortstop, freshman. Blevins, second baseman, junior. Rowland, first base, senior. Reese on the mound, freshman. First pitch, belt high, strike called, caught the outside corner. Meadows, left field, senior. Buckles, center field, senior. Holtzclaw, right field, freshman. Folks, we got some horses in the barn coming up. Got some kids coming up from T. Duggar. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Reese is grinning like a fox in a hen house. He liked that one. No balls and 2 strikes. Carter Reese checks the runner at third, brings it, and it's outside. Good spear by J.D. Hooks. That was way out of the strike zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the third, tie ball game. The Upper Lakes Conference District Tournament Championship. Reese brings it, 1-2 pitch. Jammed him, shoots it foul. Ran it in on his hands, and it's a count holding. 1 ball, 2 strikes. If you're a Braves fan, they played tonight against the Dodgers. Dodgers trying to sweep them. Got beat 10-3 last night. Freddie Freeman, 3-run shot for the Dodgers against his old ball club. Reese, 1-2 pitch. Ground ball hit right on the numbers to Blevins at second. Fields throws, low throw, Rowland dug it out, inning over. Unicoi County, no runs, no hits, no errors for us, and they left a man. They've stranded 4 in the ball game. We'll go to the bottom of the third. We're tied at 1. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
We're proud to help our region move forward and help reopen every business we can.
At Carter County Bank, it's our job to help you focus on the happy moments and check off the things on your to-do list to make them happen. We're here along the way so you can pull off the happiest moments in life. Carter County Bank, in the business of happiness.
Bottom of the third, tie ball game. Cyclones bring up Holtzclaw, top of the order, Buckles and Rowland. 9-1-2 for the orange and black of Mike Horn. Throw down to second, ready to go for this third inning. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous day for baseball. I'm telling you, this is Chamber of Commerce kind of day. Marshall Holtzclaw, 2 for 4, the double and RBI for the freshman. He'll rip it up there, too. Love, watch this kid bat. He attacks the baseball. He's not up there holding, he's swinging. Pitch upstairs, ball 1. to one of our 3 freshmen in the starting lineup today. Batting .379, no homers and 3 RBIs, 4 doubles on the season. Downstairs, good eye, 2-0 to Holtzclaw. Third inning, tie ball game, 1-1. Tanner White to the belt, the right-hander, brings it. Holtzclaw takes it, downstairs, 3-0. White with the bases empty, working from the stretch. Cyclones lone base hit, that single by Blevins off the leaping Angel Delgado down to third. Went off his glove and kicked into left field for a single last inning. This is a called strike, 3-1. Three-one pitch. Fly ball backing out of play. Coleman. There's the Colemans here. That means Daddy's here, Mama's here, both are here. Cole Presnell, is he not the coolest cat in the world? Coleman. Told you this many times. The 2019 state championship football game in Cookeville, the Coleman sat on my lap. We're sitting outside. Sat on my lap the whole game. His dad was doing color commentating. Sat right there and watched the game. Sat on my knee, as we called it. Never forget that. He won't either. 3-2 pitch. Holtzclaw pops him up, first base side. Second baseman out in shallow right field, backpedaling, and Chavez makes the catch. One away. Holtzclaw's done here in the third. Top of the order for Braden Buckles.
Number 24, Braden Buckles.
Buckles the only strikeout of the ballgame so far for Tanner White back in the first. Third inning, we're tied at 1. Thanks for being with us wherever you may be today. I know the Childers were listening in Paris, France. Buckles ground ball. Look out. That was a scorcher. And whoo! I don't know about that. They called it a foul ball. That was a right down the line hugging ground ball. Coach Korn immediately said, oh, I don't know, but they called it a foul ball. Long strike, as it is for Buckles. That stays fair, or called fair, I guess. He's standing at second. Easily with a double. As it is, it's a foul ball. No balls on the strike. White brings it. Buckles chops it. Foul, third base side. Nice barehanded grab by our coach down in the box. Nice job, Coach Korn. Barehanded that one. One out, third inning, tie ball game. Buckles, no balls and 2 strikes. Rollins on deck. 0-2 pitch, outside. Good eye by Buckles, 1-2. Bogart, the catcher, setting up on the outside part of the plate for the right-hand batting Buckles, who's heading to Milligan next year. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikeout swinging, 2 down. Second strikeout of the ball game for Tanner White. Here's Rowland. Hit a scorcher to his counterpart, the first baseman Harris, back in the first. Race to the bag. Rowland went head first slide to first, trying to make it, and just got beat by half step. A great play defensively by the Unicoi County first baseman Harris. Rowland downstairs, misses, ball 1. Bryson with an RBI in the tournament. All of our runs before today's has been earned. Today's not. This one's down and away, and it misses 2-0. Rowland came in batting .247. No homers and 14 RBIs. Rowland, ground ball, second baseman. Fields, throws, inning over. 1-2-3 for the Cyclones. We played 3. It's a dandy. We go to the 4th inning. We're all knotted up in the district tournament championship. 1-1. You are listening to 7th-ranked Elizabethton Cyclone baseball.
Hey, it's your girl Mayani. A little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A Cobb salad is the chicken. Literally, the nuggets, they smack. When you put those nuggets in the salad, it just brings the salad to life. I'll give it a 10 out of 10.
Hi, I'm Jasmine. And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A market salad is that the chicken is super juicy and the apples can be a little tangy, also a little sweet as well. So there's just a ton of different flavors. It's just so good.
This one moving right along. We're going to the fourth inning now. It's a 1-1 ball game. Cyclone numbers here through 3 at-bats. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error. We've left 2. For Unicoi County, 1 run, no hits. They commit an error, and they've stranded 4. We go to the fourth inning. It's Lanningham, Harris, and Chavez. 7, 8, 9 for Unicoi County facing Reese for the second time here in the ball game. Lanningham struck out his first time up. Unicoi County had the bases loaded in the first inning and got 1 run out of it with nobody out. So Carter Reese goes to work here for the fourth inning. The freshman doing a heck of a job here for the Cyclones. Reese brings it. Down and away, ball 1 to the right-hand batting Alex Lanningham, right fielder. "24 strikeouts in the ball in this tournament now for Cyclone pitching. 1-0 pitch. Fly ball right field. Holtzclaw going back, reaches up, makes the catch. Played it perfectly. 1 away. Broke back about 20 steps and hauled it in. Flag kicking pretty good now, right to left here. Wind's picked up here at the ballpark. Some cloud cover, but still a gorgeous day at the park. Here is Isaac Harris. He struck out at the end of the first inning. Carter's now retired 4 in a row, Reese has. Swing and a miss. Pitch down and away. Last base runner was Colby Jones, a hit batsman back last inning. Reese brings it. Down and away. 1-1. Cyclones get their run on a throwing error, but the catcher trying to pick off Hooks coming in from second. On a head first slide to third, threw it into left field. He gets up and races in, goes head first slide to home plate for a bang play for the lone out for the Cyclones. Called strike 1 and 2 now. Carter Reese, 1-2 pitch. Outside and not by much. Count levels of 2 and 2. With the 3 in the game now, 27 strikeouts on the season for Carter Reese. He's doing a heck of a job with the Cyclones. He'll kick it, 2-2 pitch, shoots it into right field, coming in, and it'll be Holtzclaw making a diving catch. He got it! Marshall Holtzclaw dove for it and made the belly slide catch. What a job by Holtzclaw. A soft flare in the right field. Holtzclaw went diving, belly slid, angling towards the second base bag, and makes the catch on the slide. What a play by Marshall Holtzclaw. Another great defensive play by the Cyclone outfield. Here's Chavez, who popped out to Chambers at shortstop back in the second inning. 2 out in the fourth in a tie ball game. Reese, the 1-0 pitch, coming back our way. It's a backstop screen, foul ball, 1 strike. You thought I was coming in here, didn't you? You got nervous. No. 1 strike. Reese brings it inside, misses. 2-1. Suns come out full force now, so you'll see left field, shortstop, and third deal with the sun on any fly balls. Reese. 2-1 pitch. Upstairs, 3-1. Unicoi County still looking for their first base hit of the ball game. They got here by eliminating Tennessee High yesterday, 3-1. Three-one pitch, and it's strike two call. Nope, ball four. Spoke too soon. Ball four. Chavez draws a 2-out walk. Here's Brooks Bennett, grounded out to Whitehead down at third for out number 2 in the second inning. Cyclone Baseball brought you all season long by great folks like Big John's Closeouts. We got that sale going on with the steel battery-powered tools. Bunt, popped up, foul ball, third base side. Smart play, Whitehead. It popped it up, it hit fair, and then bounced across the chalk, foul ball. If Whitehead touches it, it's a fair ball, and you got to deal with it. He lets it run its course and went across the foul stripe, third base line, foul ball. In fact, I used mine yesterday, the steel battery-packed handheld vacuum. It is really, really nice. Weighs 2 pounds, be a great gift for Mom for Mother's Day. From Big John's Closeouts with hammer high prices. That's just one of many steel battery-powered, I should say, tools you can get. That one's a really good one for Mom. It's lightweight, 2 pounds. They've been selling a whiz out of them. Reese 0-1 pitch. Foul back, 0-2 now to the number 9 man in the lineup, Brooks Bennett. We're tied 1-1 here in the top of the fourth. The Upper Lakes Conference Tournament Championship, 4th straight year Elizabethton's been in the tournament championship game. Speaks volumes for the caliber of our programs. Ryan Preswell now with Mike Korn. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a bad pitch. Up and out of the strike zone. Punch out number 5. Check that number 4 for Carter Reese. And the Blue Devils are gone in their half of the 4th inning. We come to the bottom of the 4th. We're tied at 1. You're listening to 7th-ranked Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
This is Pastor Mark Fowler, and we want to invite you to be with us at Pleasant Beach Baptist Church sometime soon. And we're thankful for what God is doing, and we've had visitors almost every week. We have so many people that God is using His Word to accomplish a work in their life. And we want you to come. Now, I think about our society today, and there's a lot of talk about the negative aspects and generations and what's missing and what we're going to do and how do we face this social issue and how do we face that social issue. And that is always the buzz. And if we're not careful, we talk like God doesn't have an answer. 2 Timothy chapter 3 we looked at the other night together in our church, and it reminds us that yes, in the last days there's going to be some difficult things come, dangerous times, but the antidote is always God's Word. And so what we're trying to do is to provide Bible answers for today's tough questions. And we're building Believers by the Book. So we want your family to come. We're thankful to have a Sunday school hour and a junior church and master clubs and a youth group and all those things going on. But what we're trying to accomplish is to get the Word of God into the hearts and minds of God's people.
We go to the bottom of the 4th. It's a tie ball game, 1-1. Heart of the order, Schlegel, Meadows, and Hooks coming up here. Their second look at starter Tanner White. Good pitching matchup.
Starting off the bottom of the 4th, number 11, Brett Schlegel.
Here's the big hoss. Walked his first time up. See him drive one out of here. That's what I'd like to see right now. Bet the mojo to 1. First pitch, and it's a strike call to Schlegel to start the 4th inning. Carter Reese, 4 strikeout, hitless baseball right now, the starter for the Cyclones. Ground ball, hit right to the shortstop, belt high on one hop, throws, got him, 1 down. Jones made it look easy. He's an excellent shortstop, 1 away. Here's Bugs Meadows. He grounded out to the third baseman to end the first inning. So Carter Reese certainly doing his job as a freshman with their 2 big guns not eligible to pitch now, being Schlegel and Rowland. Reese has become a big gun. First pitch jammed him, turns on it, shoots it foul, third base side, strike 1. 0-1 pitch, way outside, 1-1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 different Cyclones to pitch this year. We got some arms if need be. It's bounced up there, 2-1 now to Bugs Meadows. 1 out of the 4th. We're tied 1-1 in a dandy. The district tournament championship. Something's got to give here. Who's going to give? A tie ball game. 2-1 pitch. Bugs chops it foul right to another great barehanded spear. Coach Corn says, quit hitting the maze lap. He said, hit it out there where it's fair. Coach and I had a nice talk before the game. He's a big country music fan. 2-2 pitch downstairs, and it just missed. Full count. Never dreamed, but I totally understand why. He's a big fan of the late Don Williams, as am I. Whew, that's a guy who could sing. The Gentle Giant. Payoff pitch. Downstairs, ball 4. Bugs draws leadoff walk. Check that one-out walk. Meadows trots to first.
Number 2, James.
First base runner since the Blevins single back in the second. Go ahead and run at first. 1 out for Hooks. JD came around to score. He got hit back in the second. Went to second on that sac bunt by Whitehead. Came to third on the Blevins single. Downstairs, throw to second. It's way offline. He's in with the stolen base. It kicks into center field. The center fielder smothers it. Cullip does it, gets it back in. Stolen base by Bugs. So Hooks stealing third back in that second inning when head first coming down to third. Bogart threw it wide to the third baseman Delgado into left field. Hooks jumped up and raced into the head first slide of the plate and scores the only run of the ball game. Got a man out there right now. See if he can bring him around here. Bugs with speed. Hooks batting .571 with men on here. And a fastball that caught the corner. Nice pitch, 1-1. Hooks right-hand batting catcher. Bottom of the 4th, we're tied at 1. Go ahead and run out at second base with 1 out of the inning. One pitch to Hooks. JD waits from the right-handed pitching Tanner White. And he'll stop and wheel back into second. A bluff of throw to get Meadows back at second. As tight as this game's been, paying a lot of attention, and understandably so. White again to the bell. Checks him out at second. 1-1 pitch. Pops him up. Infield. Second baseman. Chavez makes the catch. 2 down. Runner stays at second. This has been a tightly played tournament. It's only been 2 lopsided games in this tournament. The play-in game on Wednesday night. East beat Crockett 7-2, a differential, of course, of 5. Yesterday, it was 8-3 Unicoi County eliminating East, or rather on Friday. Our 2 wins have been by 1 run. Tennessee I beat Unicoi on Thursday by 2 runs. Whitehead, ground ball to the shortstop, Jones. Fields, pumps, throws, inning over. We played 4. It is tight here at the ballpark. It is tied 1-1. We'll roll into the 5th inning, come back with us. You're listening to 7th-ranked Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball. Now this from one of our great sponsors. Couldn't do without them. The good folks from Double C Western Supply.
And again, with Double C Western Supply, a lot of Western stores out there. What do you feel like separates Double C from all the other competition?
I feel like there's a lot of things that separate us. Our customer service. I feel like we help our customers very well. I feel like we're very friendly, and at least we try to be. We strive to be a friendly, family-based business. I also feel like our prices are very good. I feel like we try to keep our prices and our merchandise to a point that the whole family can shop here. And I mean, some things do have to be a little more expensive, just because of the nature. But I feel like we try to keep our prices down low enough, and just we're always just striving to get the next newest merchandise, the best merchandise that we can for them, and just we just try our best to do the best we can all the time. So I feel like, mainly that our customer service and our prices kind of differentiate us.
There you go.
Yeah.
Double C Western Supply on Railroad Street in Elizabethton. Again, social media, they're there, and also the website, doublecwestern.com. So, proud sponsor of the show, Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. Miss Diane and the great folks at Double C Western Supply in Elizabethton. Be loyal, buy local, buy it in Betsy. Amazon doesn't sponsor your ball teams, but Double C Western Supply does. We have quickly gone to the fifth inning. It's a 1-1 tie here. Top of the order, Unicoi County is Carter Reese. Throwing no-hit baseball. He struck out 5 here in the ball game. He'll go to work on Cutlip. Cutlip's the one that hammered that ball in the gap in right center, back into second. Buckles got on his horse and made a big-time catch in this game on the warning track. He's back to the infield in the inning. This was a strike call to Caden Cutlip. Carter Reese, 5 strikeouts so far in the ball game for the freshman. Gives him 28 now in the season. Check that, 4 strikeouts gives him 28 in the season. Shoots this one down the left field line, slicing a foul ball. Giving chase, Bugs couldn't come up to it. It's a foul ball. Ran a long way and it sliced away from him. Down the left field foul line, and it snowballs and 2 strikes now to Cutlip. Chad Gillis and first-year coach Mike Korn, who, of course, played at Unicoi County, knows this team, this community very well, and a lot of respect, these 2 coaches, for each other in their programs. Cutlip, of course, walked in the first, scored the only run of the game so far for Unicoi County. We're tied 1-1. This one hit him. Did not hit him. Got out of it, thought it hit him. It bounced up there. Chad Gillis says it hit him. So Chad Gillis has argued the call with the home plate umpire. Now he's going to bring all 3 umpires in to talk about it. I can assure you if he reverses his call, because he initially said he was not hit. If he says it was hit, then that's going to get Coach Korn out of the dugout. And all 3 umpires confer that was not a hit batsman. So the meeting was made with the 3 umpires. They decided as a conglomerate it was not a hit batsman, and we'll continue to see the home plate umpire visit with Coach Gillis. One ball, 2 strikes. Hit batsman was not now, so. And again, he went and conferred with his crew, and they all said no, was not a hit batsman. 1-2 pitch, ground ball to Blevins at short, or second rather. Fields throws, got him. Nope, bad throw, safe. Blevins threw it behind him. He's safe at first, an error on Jack Blevins.
Number 6, Cody Jones.
Puts a go-ahead run at first base here in the 5th inning, a 1-1 tie. Here's Colby Jones. He reached an error and a hit batsman. Routine ground ball. Where I'm sitting, there's a pole right on the first base blocking him. So I looked around the pole. The throw was offline, and Brolin dropped the ball, so you got to get the E on the throw. Here's snapping the throw, Reese to first. The lead man on here in the 5th inning, a 1-1 ball game. Jones has reached on the air and has been hit. Pitch, shot foul, third base side, strike 1. It's tight in here, folks. Tensions. Championship game. Elizabethton Unicoi County. It's a good one. 1-1 ball game in the 5th. Reese brings it. Jones misses downstairs. 1-1. One pitch. Reese brings it. Jones takes it. Looks it into the mitt of J.D. Hooks, and it's 2-1. So Cutlip at first with a go-ahead run. 3.5 steps off the bag. Pretty good lead. Reese will throw that way. Sees that and back in. Safely to the outfield side of the bag is Caden Cutlip. Fifth inning, a dandy. 1-1 tie in the tournament championship game. Jones, ground ball to Whitehead. He'll go to second for a 1. He'll go back to first and not in time. Got the lead man. That's what you want. Fielder's choice to cut down that run. 1 away. Great job of Whitehead. Great job of Blevins at second. 5-4 in the putout. Bogert's your man at the plate now. Walking a ground out to Blevins at second. He's over 1. So you cut down that run out there in scoring position here in the 5th inning in a 1-1 deadlock, and here's your right-hand batting catcher. Be a good time right here for a numbers play. A little double play ball, get us out of the inning. Here's a curveball that caught the inside corner. Nice pitch, strike 1. And it broke from here. Tie game, 1-1 in the 5th tournament championship. Cyclones and Unicoi County, number 7 in the state, us. Number 17 in the state, them. Outside, good backhand by Hooks. 1-1. Sitting beside me is the prettiest girl in the ballpark. London Taylor, my granddaughter. Aren't you? 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. It's tight in here. We made room for it because it's the rose and the thorn. Should I tell them what you did yesterday? I'm going to tell them what you did yesterday. 2 balls and a strike. Carter Reese brings it. Check swing, did he go? He did. Strike 2 call. 2-2. Yesterday, London Taylor ran a chainsaw. We cut some dead tree limbs in the backyard, and London was running a chainsaw for a little while. 2 balls and 2 strikes to your 1-out batter. Brings it. Pops him up. Center field. Buckles going back. Well hit, actually. Nice job by Buckles. Once again, a big play by Braden. Was not a pop-up. It was a really good drive. The wind caught that one. Drove it back out there. He was halfway to the warning track, and Buckles reached up and makes a second big play defensively the ball game for our center fielder. 2 out of the inning for Hudson Berry. Runner stays at first. The crack of the bat didn't sound like it was all that strong, but the wind got a hold of it. It's blown out right now. And carried it, and Buckles got on his horse and hauled it in. Great job of Buckles in center again. Reese will throw to first to keep Colby Jones over there intact. He's back in safely at first base. 5th inning tied at 1, 2 outs. Reese. Fly ball, center field, coming right to Buckles on the fly, caught it. Braden's doing it out there today, folks. He's been doing it all season long. Inning over on a fly ball to center field. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. We're tied at 1. You're listening to 7th-ranked Elizabethton District Tournament Championship Baseball. Now this from the folks, they do a great job too. Northeast Community Credit Union and the Tour of Schools, and the Readers are winners.
We're back. We're ready to go. Andrew Lewis, Northeast Community Credit Union. Readers are winners. Year number 2. We're jacked up to do it again this year.
We're so excited.
Yep, we are excited. And so it's a chance for these kids at Eastside Elementary, Westside Elementary, and Harold McCormick Elementary win some cool prizes for reading. What's going on?
The first 9 weeks, we're going to be giving out those cool water bottles. Second 9 weeks, T-shirts.
T-shirts with a new design.
Absolutely. New color, all that fun stuff. The third 9 weeks, we're going to have a sweet new sticker. We'll get more into that later. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Whole point is readers are winners year number 2 at the 3 elementary schools in Elizabethton City Schools. Thanks to Northeast Community Credit Union, they're paying for all this through their corporate sponsor, and we love them for doing that. The bottom line is leaders are readers, readers are winners. Year number 2, getting ready to get started up soon, like right now, right away, for all these youngsters, again, at Harold McCormick, West Side and East Side Elementary. Big thanks to the Northeast Community Credit Union for partnering with us to do Readers Are Winners in Elizabethton City Schools.
Bottom 3 for Elizabethton here in a 1-1 tie in the 5th inning. Sands going through the hourglass, getting tighter and tighter and tighter. Here's Blevins, Chambers, and Holtzclaw, the bottom 3 for Elizabethton. Jack with the only base hit of the ballgame is single back in the 2nd. White brings it. Blevins shoots it to right field. Does it fall? It does, in front of the charging right fielder for a leadoff single for Jack Blevins. He's 2 for 2. Breaking in on the ball, Lanningham, and fell in front of him. He was charged trying to make the catch. And Blevins 2 for 2 in that 7th spot represents a go-ahead run. Here's Chambers, who'll line back the pitcher to end the 2nd inning. So Blevins with speed at first. Creeps off the bag. Harris holds him on. White brings it. Bunts at third base side. It's a good one. Charging. Only plays at first, and they got him. Job done. Nice job, Evan Chambers. Once again, dropping a bunt out there far enough. The only play that Delgado has down to third is what he did. A sacrifice bunt to put Jack down to 2nd. One away here in the 5th. Top of the order. Nope, checked it. Holtzclaw now, number 9. Popped out to 2nd his first time up. So Blevins at 2nd, the go-ahead run here in the 5th inning, and a 1-1 tie to Dandy. District Tournament Championship game. Holtzclaw, check swing. Did he go? He did. Strike 1 to Holtzclaw. Again, we have not lost. They've lost 1, so it's a double elimination. Wind really kicking Old Glory now right to left out there at the ballpark now. Pretty strong breeze out going across the field. The sun's out. Beautiful day. White turns and looks Blevins back into the bag. He goes back in diving head first. No throw on the play, just to let him know that he knows he's out there, because he's the go-ahead run here in a tight ball game. 1-1 tie in the 5th, 1 out. Holtzclaw twirling that bat. The freshman wants the pitch. Now he'll throw back out to 2nd, and right there to take the throw, Chavez, and back in safely is Blevins. I'd like to see Marshall Holtzclaw drop one down to right field right now. This is inside and tight. Here's a throw to third. He's in with a stolen base. Blevins head first slide. Jack 90 feet away and a good throw. It bounced one hop to Delgado. He blocked it. It almost kicked by him into left field. But to Delgado's credit, the third baseman, he blocked it, kept it in front of him, and Jack's in with a stolen base. Go ahead run 90 feet away for Holtzclaw. Infield pulled in for the play at the plate. Any kind of contact, we take the lead here. As we go, fly ball to left field. It's going to be shallow. He'll challenge the run. Challenge the arm. Here comes the throw. The relay. He's in. He scores. Bennett caught it, threw it, cut off between home and third was Delgado, who wheeled and threw to the plate. Head first slide. He's in. We take the lead. Marshall Holtzclaw sack for RBI. It's a 2-1 ball game. So Marshall Holtzclaw does it again, the freshman in the 9 spot. Gives us a 2-1 lead here in the 5th inning. Blevins scores. Top of the order, here's Buckles. 2-1 Cyclones in the 5th now. This one hit Buckles on the left thigh. So Buckles with the hits batsman goes to first. So Blevins with a single. Sack bunt Chambers to get him to second. Blevins stole third, head first slide, and comes home on the sack fly RBI by Marshall Holtzclaw. And that 9 spot, and Elizabethton's taking the lead here in the 5th inning. Holtzclaw RBI number 4 of the season for the 9th grader. His second of the tournament. Unicoi County has a meeting of the mound now. Coach Gillis out talked to his troops. We'll go to the number 2 man in the lineup, Bryson Rowland. So Blevins single. Went to second on the sack bunt, put down by Chambers. Holtzclaw, Blevins, after being a second, stole third, as we said. And Holtzclaw hit it deep enough. Bennett makes the catch. Throws in. I'm not sure if you had to do it over again. I'd let that go on through because Delgado caught the relay between third and home, then threw to the plate. And Blevins head first slide scores to take the lead 2-1. Here's Rowland. Bryson's hit it hard both times to first and to second. He's 0 for 2. Meeting of the mound's over. Bottom of the 5th inning. We're up 2-1 here. The district tournament championship. And a dandy. And it ain't over yet. It's far from over. Tanner Wright brings it. Rowland takes it, and it's a throw down to second. Nobody's there. Head first slide. He's in. It actually hit the base and kicks in the right field. Jones came over there delayed, come over to take that throw. Stolen base, Holtzclaw. Or check that, not Holtzclaw. Buckles with that stolen base. It actually hit the bag on the throw down because Jones wasn't there to take the throw, and it kicked into right field, but Buckles could not advance. This one bounced up there. So Buckles broke for second. Bogart put it right on the base, exactly where he wanted it. Nobody was there to take the throw, which in this case would have been the shortstop. He got there late, hits the base and kicks into right field, and Buckles stays put, but has the stolen base out at second for Rowland. 2 outs in the inning. Throw back to second, and Buckles back in there. Jones had circled in behind him, took the throw. Two to 1 Betsy on a clutch hit by Jack Blevins and a clutch sac fly RBI by Marshall Holtzclaw. Now time is called. It's 2 balls and no strikes to Rowland. We have 2 hits in this ball game. They're both off the bat of Jack Blevins. See if Rowland can get in the hit parade. He does. Base hit to left field. Buckles around third. He'll get the green light. Here comes the throw. It's going to be in. He's in with the sliding head first slide. RBI single. Bryson Rowland 3-1. Once again, Bennett throwing from left field. Delgado takes the relay on the cutoff and in with the head first slide. Buckles. It's a 3-1 ball game. Told you something had to give, and right now it's giving in favor of the orange and black. Buckles head first slide, our second run of the inning. Our second base hit of the inning, now 3 for the ball game, and it continues for the big hoss, Red Slagle. There's a throw to first, back in will be safely Bryson Rowland. So Rowland RBI on the season now, number 15 for Bryson Rowland. So bounced up there, pass ball to the backstop. Rounding second is Rowland. Rowland stops right there. That was not even, he had no chance to catch it. It was outside and bounced up there, went over his right shoulder and skipped to the backstop. Rowland down to second. With a pass ball charge to the pitcher. Now time is called, and Coach Korn, I believe, is going to talk to Rhett. A little strategic. Yep, he is going to meet him halfway down between home and third. So Blevins single. Chambers sack bunt to get him to second. Jack stole third. Holtzclaw sack fly RBI to left field to plate him. Buckles hit batsman, still second. Comes into the RBI single by Rowland. It's a 3-1 ball game. Cyclones in the 5th. Here's the big hoss Schlegel. 1-0 count to Rhett. And he wheels and looks rolling back into second. Crystal showed me some pictures of Rhett on her phone. He's a kid. He wore cowboy boots and spurs and a cowboy hat all the time when he's a kid. Another throw to second. He's in trouble, and they got him. Yep, picked him off. Rolling, caught all the bag at second, and caught stealing. You go 2-6, and Roland's out of there, and so the Cyclones in the 5th inning. We pick up 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left on. We go to the 6th inning. 6 outs away from a tournament championship. That's a long way away. We go to the 6th inning. We lead it 3-1. You're listening to 7th-ranked Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball. Now this from Brummett Sports Shop.
Brummett Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton with your favorite school's T-shirts, polos, or hoodies. They can put your school, church, or company's logo on lots of different styles of hats, including Nike and Richardson and now Travis Matthew. Windbreakers, sublimated shirts, pullovers, koozies. They can order for any area school and your favorite team. Dry fit sleeveless hoodies, Nike dry fit t-shirts, women's and toddler sizes. You can order any uniform for any sport, including the pants or shorts from Brummett Sports Shop. And they always have a clearance rack to save you money. Plaques, trophies, medals, and ribbons, and all the engraving is done in-house. And they offer hard-to-find Letterman jackets of your favorite school for guys, ladies, and now elementary and middle school athletes too. And they offer all the different sports patches as well. Brummett Sports Shop, downtown Elizabeth, and Facebook, Instagram, website, BrummettSportsShop.com, phone 542-2321, Brummett Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton.
We go to the 6th inning. Carter Reese has done his job. He's been lifted for Cole Krosick. Give you Reese's numbers tonight. 5 innings of baseball, no hitter. Struck out 4. He walked, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Walked 4. Struck out 4. And hit a batter. So Reese will give it up to Krosick. In the 6th inning, we're 6 outs away. Can be a long way, as you know that. 5 inning totals. Elizabethton 3 runs on 3 hits, 2 errors. We left 4. And for Unicoi County, 1 run, no hits, 1 error. They left 6. Cole Krosick gets the baseball. Krosick,
Leading up the 6th, number 5, Angel
10th grader.
Delgado.
Krosick 3-0 in the season. In 19 innings of baseball, he struck out 15. Allowed 19 hits. Let's see what Cole can do here. Delgado, first pitch, shoots it back and out of play. Strike 1. Delgado, bases loaded walk in the first, the only run of the ball game for Unicoi County, and grounded out to Blevins at second to end the 3rd inning. We're in the 6th. We lead it 3-1, the district tournament championship. Another great baseball game, this great conference we have. 0-1 pitch, upstairs check swing, did he go? And they're not appealing, so he did not. It's 1-1. Carter Reese, couldn't ask you more than what he did today, folks, throwing a no-hitter as a freshman. Ground ball right back up the middle and into center field for a base hit. Right back up the middle. Krosick couldn't react in time, and Delgado with the first base hit of the ball game for Unicoi County lead off the 6th inning. Here's Lanningham, a strikeout and a fly out. He's 0 for 2. So Krosick to southpaw out there now. Tying run to the plate here in the top of the 6th inning, and a 3-1 Cyclone lead here. Cole gets his sign, brings it. Swing and a miss, and a pitch down on the way to the right-hand batter. You say you have class with him? 4th period. Krosick, the 10th grader, working to the first base side of the pitching rubber. Runner at first, tying run to the plate here. Nobody out in the 6th inning for Unicoi County. He'll throw to first, and Rowland takes the throw defensively. Rowland at first, Blevins at second, Chambers at short, Whitehead at third, left is Meadows, center's Buckles, right is Holtzclaw, behind the plate's Hooks. Cyclones lead at 3-1 in the 6th inning in the tournament championship. Trying to make it back-to-back years we won it. Crawls a 0-1 pitch. Pops him up. Out in the shallow left field, it's Buggs. Says, I've got it. Nope. Yep. Makes the catch. Whoa. Whoa. At the last second, the wind's gusting pretty good, and Buggs thought he had it in the last minute, reached back over his head and make the catch, and a little gust of wind pushed that almost over his head. Whoo! One away. Wow, he backpedaled, looked like it was going to be routine. In the last second, had to reach up behind his head and make the catch over his shoulder. Facing the infielders, one away. Here's Isaac Harris. Krosick brings it, and it's a curveball, strike call, nice pitch. His last at-bat was a big-time play, but Marshall Holtzclaw in right field at head-first slide on a slight little flare in the right field. He broke and angled towards the second base bag and head-first slid and made the catch in right field. What a play by Holtzclaw. Big out. Inside and tight, 1-1. 1 out, 1 on in the 6th inning. We lead at 3-1. The Upper Lakes Conference District Tournament Championship. We win, we are done till Friday. We'll host Granger. If we lose, we'll come back tomorrow night for the outright championship. We've not lost any here in the tournament. They have. 1-1 pitch. Ground ball, hit the Chambers, knocks it down, shovels the Blevins from one, back to first, and got it! Double play! All right! Chambers, Blevins, Rowland, Taylor made double play ball to get him out of the 6th inning. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Your Cyclones lead at 3-1. We're 3 outs away from the championship. We'll come back. You're listening to 6th ranked. Not 6th ranked. I'm so worked up. It's 7th ranked Elizabethton Cyclone baseball. We'll be back after this.
I walked into Chick-fil-A completely outnumbered. My husband was away at military leadership training, and the kids were doing this. Miss Carol brought me water, something to eat, and then before I knew it, she was tying Margot's shoes up and carrying her out to the car.
It always makes me feel good if that helps somebody.
I went in the next day because I just wanted to make sure she knew how much I appreciated her help.
I'm just so glad there was somebody there when she really needed it.
That's gonna go on my refrigerator.
New man on the mound for Unicoi County. Manny Chavez comes in from second now to be your pitcher of record, replacing Tanner White, whose day is done. So Cyclones will see Meadows, Hooks, and Whitehead up. In the bottom of the 6th inning, we lead at 3-1. Big double play ball. Chambers, Blevins, Rowland. So, I'm sorry, check that. It's Schlegel. He was at bad when Rowland got thrown out down to third. I'm sorry, picked off out at second. 2-6 on the throw. It was 1-6 on the throw. It was the pitcher, Tom. Pitching, inside ball one. So Schlegel was at the plate when he got thrown out, got picked off at second. On a 1-6 throw from the pitcher to the shortstop. So here's Reddy's. A ground out and a walk. He's 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fly ball, right field, pretty well hit out of the gap in right center, and camping under, making the catch. Cutlip ran a long way. Caden didn't make the catch. Nice job with the center fielder for Unicoi County. 1 away. Here's Meadows, a ground out and a walk. He's 0 for 1 to fish in the books today. Cyclones 3 base hits, 2 by Blevins and 1 by Rowland. That's been it for our hitting, but we lead at 3-1. Some great defense. Here's a ground ball. Base hit. Pass to shortstop into left field. Bugs gets base hit number 4 of the Cyclones on a ripper. Pass to shortstop into left field. Base hit number 4 for Elizabethton. It continues for J.D. Hooks.
Number 2, J.D. Hooks.
Hooks 4 for 6 in this tournament. Today he's been hit by a pitch and popped out to seconds. He's 0 for 1 officially. Of course, hit batsmen don't count in your batting average, you know, but 4 for 5 coming in. 4 for 6 in the tournament for J.D. Hooks. 1 out, 1 on here in the 6th inning. We're up 2. Way outside. And down to second goes Bugs Meadows on a stolen base. Not even close. We're off and running. Stolen base ball game today for Elizabethton. 1, 2, 3, 4 stolen base of the game for the Cyclones. Double check that. Bugs has got 1. Now he's got 2. Roland stole second. That's 3. Bucker stole second. That's 4. Yep, 4 stolen bases for the Cyclones here. Catcher goes out and talks to his pitcher. Got his arm on his shoulder talking to him, just seeing Chavez, the pitcher, and so he'll go to work now on Hooks. After that meeting, 1 ball, no strikes now to J.D. Cyclones with a big run out there at second here in the bottom of the 6th inning, leading at 3-1. 1 out, 1 on here. We're up 2. Unicoi County has one more shot at it in the top of the 7th. Outside. 2-0. Chavez, long look, brings it. Hooks, swinging and a foul tip. 2-1. Chavez brings it. J.D. watch him miss outside. He's real deliberate, obviously, between his pitches. Chavez, 3-1 pitch. Ground ball, second baseman to his left field. Runner comes to third. 2 down. He moves him. J.D. 4-3 on the ground out of the second baseman. Bugs comes to third. Here's Whitehead.
Number 4, Justin Whitehead.
Here's Whitehead, 2 out batter in the 6th. Downstairs, ball 1. Whitehead, sack bunt and a ground out. He's 0 for 1. Elizabethton 3, Unicoi County 1 now. Bottom of the 6th inning, runner at third. Whitehead, ground ball back up the middle. Behind second, knocks it down, throws on a slide, and got him. Nice play by Colby Jones. In behind second, that's a base hit all the way. He stole it from him. Went on a slide in behind second. On the slide, he went and fielded the ball, literally sliding to get the ball. Picked it up and threw him out at first. And a bang-bang play, and that's the inning. We go to the 7th inning. It's do or die for the Unicoi County Blue Devils. We go to the 7th inning. We lead at 3-1, 3 outs away from the district tournament championship. See if we can do it after this timeout. You're listening to 7th-ranked Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
All right. We ready for story time? Yes, Warren?
Mrs. Turner, for your last day, we would like to tell the story.
Okay.
Once upon a time, in this town, a little girl named Meredith Turner was born. And she grew up right here.
She went to this very school and graduated right here. She went away for a short time to learn to be a teacher.
But she came back to teach right here.
She got married and raised a family right here. Our moms and dads had you as their teacher right here.
And we do too. So right here, we'd all like to say,
We love you, Mrs. Turner!
Seventh inning, here we go. Cole Krosick trying to end it for the Cyclones. Get to that district tournament championship for the second consecutive year here. He'll go to work on Chavez, Bennett, and the top of the order, Cutlip. 3-1 Cyclones, seventh inning. Krosick in relief of Carter Reese. Cole brings it. Pitch is a strike called, and the seventh inning is underway. Elizabethton 3-1 leading it. You hang on to win this thing, you're at home Friday night against the Granger Grizzlies. Unicoi County will travel to Greenville on Friday night, and those two winners will play Saturday. Krosick brings it, and it's a strike two call. Belt high, nice pitch by Cole. 10th graders got back-to-back strikes here. No balls, two strikes to Chavez, who has popped out to shortstop and has walked. He's over one. Brings it, and it's outside. Framed it by Hooks. Ball 1-2. Krosick in his second inning of work for relief of Carter Reese. One of our players of the game here. 1 ball, 2 strikes, bringing it. And swing and a miss. He chased the pitch out of the strike zone. Chavez is gone. 1 out of the 7th inning for the Cyclones. Krosick for Cole. Strikeout number 16 now for Krosick. Here's Brooks Bennett. Made him chase a bad pitch. Here's a right-hand batting left fielder. Ground out and a strikeout. He's 0 for 2. Inside, curveball, misses, ball 1. Boding back off the plate. Cyclones winning it last year, lost Tennessee High 2 years ago, 3 years ago, lost to Unicoi County. Here's a fly ball to left field. Out there in the gap, Buckles tracks it down, and the big long-legged caterpillar, or praying mantis, how about that, hauls it in. Two out in this tournament for Caden Cullip, top of the order. He's walked, scored the only run of the ball game, flat out to center, and a great play by Buckles, and reached on an error by Blevins. He is 0 for 2 in the books here. 2 out of the ball game. Cyclones lead it 3-1 here, trying to nail down this tournament championship for the second consecutive year. Fly ball to center field. It'll fall in front of Buckles, and their game stays alive for Cutlip. Picks up the base hit, only the second hit of the ball game for Unicoi County against our pitching today. And both of those against Krosick. Reese threw a no-hitter in 5 innings of baseball. Here's Colby Jones. Reached on an error, hit batsman, the fielder's choice. He's 0 for 2. 2 out of the ball game. Brings it. Jones, fly ball, center field. Buckles breaks back. Got it! We're the tournament champs! Cyclones win, and Mike Corn's first year. We're the tournament champs for the second consecutive year. Elizabethton will be home Friday night, winning the 2025 District Tournament Championship. Final score, Cyclones win it 3-1. And what a job of Carter Reese, threw a no-hitter in 5 innings of baseball. Picked up, of course, by Kralzik. And the Cyclones win at the district tournament champs for the second consecutive year are your orange and black Elizabethton Cyclones. What a game and what a season. We're not done yet. We're now 22-11. Unicoi County goes to 18-11. We will be at home Friday night against Granger. They will travel to Greenville to battle the Green Devils on Friday night. Those two winners will play on Saturday. Cyclones win it. Final score and a dandy, 3-1. Our players of the game today. Man, it is tough, but we're going to bring you 4 up here. Braden Buckles for his defense in center field. Big-time plays. Marshall Holtzclaw, Jack Blevins, and Carter Reese will be our 4 players of the game, and they deserve it. Cyclones win it. Woo, doggies. Feels good to be a Cyclone. Elizabethton wins the second consecutive tournament championship. We'll move on to the regional against Granger on Friday night at home. We'll come back and talk about it. Cyclones win it. Tournament champs. Final score, Elizabethton 3, Unicoi County 1. We'll be back after this. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone District Tournament Champion Baseball.
Why Daniel Grindstaff?
Well, we are local. You know, it's just like Cannon's Furniture here. You've got a local place of business right in the middle of town. You've got a local point of contact. We have local adjusters that's out in the counties. And, you know, you can pick up the phone if you've got an issue with something. We try to help folks resolve it. And, you know, we are based in the state of Tennessee. We are Tennessee specific. We've got a $30 annual membership that goes to agriculture in Tennessee. It supports kids wanting to go to 4-H camp. We do a local scholarship for all the area high schools for kids that's been involved in agriculture that's going to go and get education past high school. And all that stuff plays a part into supporting the state where you live. You know, we are state specific. Now, there's North Carolina Farm Bureau. You know, that is separate from us. Mm-hmm. Kentucky Farm Bureau, we are state specific in the state of Tennessee. And, you know, but that is, in my opinion, that's the biggest thing. You've got a point of contact.
How do we get a hold of you? Social
Yes,
media
sir.
and a phone number.
Yeah, so I've got an agent page, Daniel Grindstaff Farm Bureau. We've got an office page, Elizabethton Farm Bureau, 423-543-2288. And I would like to add that we did get voted as best insurance firm, and thank the people that voted for us doing that. And somehow I wound up getting the agent category, which I greatly, greatly appreciate. It means a lot to me when folks, you know, feel inclined to do that, especially for our office.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Daniel Grindstaff here, the Farm Bureau, one of our great sponsors of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Dillon Sports Show. Daniel Grindstaff at Elizabethton Farm Bureau.
Well, they're getting the table ready down on the field for the tournament selections and trophy presentations and the award ceremony. Cyclones win it 3-1. Aggressive baseball for the Cyclones, man. It was awesome. And again, as you know, we beat a good team today. There's no question about that. So we'll be at home on Friday night against Granger. Unicoi County travels to Unicoi County, travels to Greenville. Who did I put on there? I've already put Buckles, and I've already put Reese. District tournament champions, folks. We will talk to our head coach and our players of the game for them today. Braden Buckles, Jack Blevins, Marshall Holtzclaw, and Carter Reese. Man, what a game by Buckles in center. What a job by Reese, the freshman. Carter Reese came out today and, again, ran into early trouble. It's kind of the tail of the tape, our pitchers. They loaded the bases in the first inning, only got 1 run out of it. That was really the story of the ball game again, much like the East game when they had them loaded up in the first inning and didn't score. Tennessee I had them loaded up in the second inning against Roland and couldn't score. They get 1 run, bases loaded, nobody out. Reese does his job. He strikes out the side. Went on to strike out 1 more. He had 4 punch-outs and did not allow a base hit in 5 innings of pitching for the 9th grader. Kralzik comes in, picks up the save for Cole on the season. Kralzik picks up save number 1 of the year for the Cyclone sophomore. Elizabethton wins it 3-1. That's the only run they scored in the first on a bases loaded walk to Delgado to play Cutlip. They had 2 hits in the game off of Krawczak. Totals all they had. Single by Delgado and a single by Cutlip there in the 7th inning. That was it. For Elizabethton, our scoring came in the 2nd inning. Hit batsman Hooks. Went to second on a sac bunt by Justin Whitehead. Blevins singles to left, but the big play was Hooks came to third, stealing third, the head first slide. The catcher Bogart overthrew Delgado, the third baseman. Got under his glove, went into left field. Hooks jumped up, raced almost played the plate, head first slide, made it. Tied the ball game at 1-1. And the other 2 runs came in the 5th inning. Single by Blevins, his second base hit of the game. He went 2 for 2 in that 7th spot. Sack bunt, but Chambers got him down to second. Came to third on a stolen base and came home on a Marshall Holtzclaw sack fly RBI to left field. The number 9 man of the hitter, the freshman. Buckles then gets hit, goes to second after a hit batsman. And he comes home on a Bryson Rowland RBI single to left field on a bang-bang play at the plate. And that is your numbers. Elizabethton 3 runs on 4 base hits in the ball game. 2 errors, we leave 4. Unicoi County 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error, and they left 7 on. And again, just a great rivalry between these 2 schools. Chad Gillis, an incredibly good coach, and we know that. That's why they're where they are all the time. Our 4th consecutive district tournament championship. So we're now lost in 2022, lost in 2023, win last year, win this year. Elizabethton District Tournament champs will be at home Friday night against the Granger Grizzlies. I don't know if it's going to be here, it's going to be at our place, I'm not sure where it's going to be, but we will be the home team. Don't go away, they're the tournament. Who's the MVP of this tournament? I'm going to see if I get it right. I got my idea who's going to be. Let's see. Well, who they voted on. I didn't get a vote, I'm not sure who voted on it. I assume there's an all-tournament team. I'm not even sure of that. All I know is the orange and black down that third base dugout. There's a happy bunch of guys for the 2nd consecutive year with the district tournament champs. Won it last year against Crockett down at Tusculum 6-3. And today in this beautiful sun-splashed Sunday afternoon here at Thomas Stadium at East Tennessee State, we do it again against a good Unicoi County team. Final score 3-1. We split the regular season out 2-2. We'll be back. Don't go away. You want to hear these kids talk because they're all jacked up. So bear with us. It's going to be a little while. Here we go. All tournament selection. We'll just keep it right here.
Conference all-tournament team. First, from Sullivan East, Zach Johnson.
Zach Johnson, all tournament from Sullivan East, deservedly so.
From Tennessee High, Cooper Harris and Gage Graziano.
So Johnson,
Now for the Blue Devils of Elizabeth,
Harris, and Graziano from Tennessee High.
Asher Wainwright.
Asher Wainwright, all tournament.
Colby Jones.
Colby Jones, all tournament selection.
And Caden Cutlip.
Caden Cutlip, all tournament team. From Unicoi County. So Zach Johnson, Sullivan East, Cooper Harris, and Gage Graziano, Tennessee High.
Now for the Cyclones of Elizabethton. First, Red Slagle.
Red Slagle all-tournament selection. 13 strikeouts against Sullivan East in that first game. The Big Hoss. So both pitchers will be ready to go Friday night. We'll have the amount of rest you need. So he'll be available, obviously.
Bryson Rowland.
Rowland. The job he did on the mound, and also Rowland with 2 RBIs in the tournament. So Rowland out there to get his plaque from Nick Miller, assistant athletic director. Got a table right in front of the pitcher's mound.
Carter Reese.
Oh, absolutely. A no-hitter in 5 innings for the freshman, Carter Reese. What a job of this kid. 9th grader.
And your tournament MVP, J.D.
That's what I thought. J.D. Hooks. Your tournament MVP, J.D. Hooks. And understandably so, J.D. did it today and did it the whole tournament. Hooks 4 for 7. RBI, run scored, and did a great job behind the plate. But I'm telling you, Buckles, heck of a tournament. And how about Marshall Holtzclaw, our freshman?
We now would like to recognize your Upper Lakes District Tournament runner-ups, the Blue Devils of Unicoi County High School.
Unicoi County out to get the runner-up trophy. Remember, they had to beat us Monday to even get in, or they were getting in, whether they're going to be the 3rd or 4th seed. And so they became the 3rd seed. Crockett was the 4th seed, and East knocked them off. Remember that on Wednesday. So Unicoi County beat us 5-3 on Monday to get that 3rd seed, and then lost that game to Tennessee I 3-1 on Thursday night. Came back and beat East here on Friday night 8-3, and then beat Tennessee I yesterday to eliminate them 3-1. But the same score, the Vikings beat them on Thursday. So credit Unicoi County and Chad Gillis coming up off the mat, putting themselves in this position. Don't go away. We'll talk to our coach and our 4 players of the game here.
And now, your Upper Lakes District
Oh, this is a sweet moment right here.
Cyclones of Elizabethton High School.
The orange and black about to come out for the 2nd straight year and get their district tournament championship trophy. They're all coming out of the 3rd base dugout. Out to pick up the trophy from Nick Miller, and they raise it high and all circled out between home plate and the pitcher's mound to get a big picture of the 2025 Upper Lakes Conference Tournament Champs for the 2nd consecutive year. The Elizabethton Cyclones last year under Coach Ryan Presnell, this year under Coach Mike Korn. We will talk to coaches and players here. We're not going anywhere today. We're going to get this in. Quick game, I might add. Here it is just now, 4 o'clock. Not even 2 hours. This game went about an hour and a half long. That was it. And the smoke clears. Elizabethton wins it. There will be no game tomorrow night. We're off until Friday. Cyclones hosting Granger on Friday night, and Unicoi County goes take on the number 2 ranked Greenville Green Devils in their field on Friday night as well. We'll come back with more. Don't go away. We're going to hear from the coaches and the players of the game. Cyclones win the tournament championship 3-1. Back after this in Big John's Closeouts. You are listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Closeout, so
The obvious question, a lot of places out there you can shop. Why do we want to come to Big John's Closeouts?
Well, Big John's Closeouts, I go all the way back to Patty Lumber Company in 1977. So you can do the math and know that I'm just about as old as the dinosaurs were that used to travel this area. But we've got a lot of people that have been here for numerous years. Travis, Jeff, Danny, a lot of our sales force have got way over a decade of being with me in this business. They're knowledgeable of the business. If they don't, they know where to go to get the answers. They want to wait on you. They don't want to run or get on their phone and run away from you. They want to be here to help answer your questions, but not only that, to take you around, show you items, but we don't want to hound you. We realize a lot of times people want to come in, they just want to look. They're looking for vanities or vanity tops or windows or doors, and they want a little bit of time to go and look, and we want people to understand we're not going to stand right there on you just hounding you, or ask you 15 times, can we help you, because that gets old. But we want you to know that our guys want to wait on you. If you've got a question, come back up to the cube up front, say, hey, can I get a little help back here? Most of the time that's what we tell you when you go back there to look. If you have some questions, come back up. We'll go with you. We'll answer your questions. We'll do whatever. It's all local people. You go to church with them. You shop with them. They're putting their money back in this community. Big John supports our local sports programs all the way from Cloudland to Unicoi to Happy Valley to Hampton to Elizabethton, the whole thing. We support with not just banners on the field or banners in the gymnasium, but taking out yearbook ads, having support, some of the minor little league teams and stuff of that nature. We're going to be buying the mulch again for the football program and getting it unloaded down there, and our guys will go down there, we'll unload the trucks, make sure it's where the school wants it to help promote that, and just we're involved in helping with the baseball promotion, giving items for that. And not only that, but behind the scenes a little bit, we try to help various other charities that we don't really broadcast a whole lot about, but behind the scenes we're working with them, trying to help them meet some of their needs for summer food programs or a ramp that needs to be built for a handicapped veteran or someone else in the community. So we try to give back. We're a part of this community. This is where I've lived all my life, and this is the place I love.
That's all you got to hear, folks. It solves it right there. Stops. Very simple. Be loyal, buy local, and support local businesses. You just heard why, because they give back to the community on a daily basis here at Big John's Closeouts in Elizabethton, where they hammer high prices. Proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Back at Thomas Stadium, we're going to be joined by our kids coming up here in a second. Can't wait. Gosh, this is what it's all about. I've been at this, been helping promote Cyclone Sports in 17. This is our, fifth district tournament championship game. We're now 3-2. Is that right? Yeah, we've beaten South Crockett and now Unicoi County. We lost Unicoi County and Tennessee High. Oh, he's here. Oh, man, let's get it. I didn't think he came up here quicker than I thought. That's good. Oh, it's good to be a Cyclone. It's what? I'm a quick learner. You are a quick learner. You are. Let me get you over here. We can get you on the screen because I want to show this man off. Wow. And his kids. Let's see where I'm going to go down there to do this at. I'm going to go up here and hit this right here. And there we go. Let's do it right here. And we're going to come down here. Let me get down to this one real quick. They don't need to hang on just a second, folks. This is worth it. This is when you're a one-man band. You do everything here. There we go. There we go. Our head coach, Mike Korn. First off, congratulations.
Go Cyclones.
Go Cyclones. I loved what you said yesterday. We're winning it for Elizabeth and winning it for Carter County, winning it for our city. And we did. We beat a good baseball team.
Yeah, it's this postseason baseball's, it's just got a different edge. You watch the big leagues, it's the same. There's an edge to the game. The kids play hard. They compete. And, Coach Gillis and that Unicoi County bunch, I mean, they've got to hold their heads high. That's a great ball club. They're tough. They're resilient. They just do a good job over there. And, just ironically here, the two communities that were hit hardest, you and I think have discussed that in the fall. And for them to come out and do this for their communities, it's great. And, I look forward to seeing them in the region next week.
Absolutely. And so we'll talk about that in a second. On a personal note, you played there. So is this a little extra for you, your first-year coach, and you beat the team you played for, or is it just another game?
No, just another game. And I told Chad before, I said, this is, I can never pull against them.
Right.
And I'm a Cyclone through and through. But, there's a little spot deep down in my heart. I miss my dad. Grew up over there and played a lot of games. And there's a place in my heart for them.
Sure. I get that.
But
Should be.
But the Cyclones are number one.
Oh, baby. What a day. What about this kid named Reese? Freshman.
He's a pitcher. And that's the conversation we had in that first inning. Just reminded him that he does nothing different in this game just because it's a district championship game than any other game. You pitch. You don't try to throw harder. You don't try to throw it 102. You just do what you do. And he settled in and just gave us a monumental performance that we needed.
Oh, and then Crosby comes in, mops it up, get to say, what a job, McCole.
Yeah, I mean, there's another guy that's done it all year. We started putting him in early, and I know some people looked at us a little strange, the way we use our pitching early in the year, and it pays off in games like this.
Marshall Holtzlaw, big play in this ball game out there, that sliding catch in right field, belly slide, then he had that big RBI, sac fly RBI, big difference maker. Mm-hmm. He's one of our players. I got Jack Blevins, 2 for 2 at the plate, big plays, and you got Buckles out in center field making huge defensive plays.
Listen, he was the MVP of today. Him and Carter Reese just really going to get him, but that's what he does. We each. This is a conversation I have with them. We all have certain abilities, all right, that God's given us and we have developed, and they're not all the same. And you use your ability to help however you can. And he's a premium defender. He's a collegiate defender. He moves well out there. He gets good reads, and it was the difference in the game today.
We've got Granger Friday night. Set it up. We're going to be at home. Where we're going to be? How's it going? Everybody playing in one spot?
Joe O'Brien.
Going to
be at the Joe at home.
We love it. Friday night.
Yep, and looking forward to it. I think we do have a regional coaches meeting sometime this week. This is all new to me. I'm still asking some questions and trying to figure out what the process is. But I think it's just a straight 4-team double elimination.
Yep. And so they'll be playing in Greenville. It won't be everybody at our place.
I think everybody's at our place in this round, but I could be wrong.
Okay,
folks out there. If I'm wrong, you can tell me later. But I think everybody comes to us.
But we're at home. We know that
we're at home. It's District 1's turn to host. I think the District 2 down there hosted last year the region at Tusculum.
Yep,
so
they did.
That same format should be at the Joe on Friday.
Woo. Be some great baseball.
Oh, it is. I mean, you've seen every game out here. I mean, it's 1 degree of separation. Mm-hmm. Ball here, ball there, strike here, a strike there, and every one of these games could have turned out differently.
So your all-tournament selections is tipped the hat again one more time to Red Schlegel, Bryson Rowland, Carter Reese, J.D. Hook's MVP.
Yeah, I mean, you have your 3 starters there, and these games, I mean, did we score 3 runs all 3 games?
We did.
So there wasn't a lot of offensive output, and I think J.D. was probably, the highest, probably leading hitter here in the tournament, probably 6'7" or something like that. And so, he's the MVP, but everybody did their part. And those 3 guys on the mound, their start, and then Bryson had some big hits there too. So, it was the difference. I mean, we pitched it. I wouldn't say we pitched it great, but we got out. We pitched it great when we needed to pitch it great.
Yeah.
We're still giving up too many freebies, and these guys know that. They can haunt you, but we pitched out of jams all weekend.
So we don't play again until Friday, so all arms are ready to go. We'll pass the limit. All the days rest needed will be ready to go, and we'll be ready with the full arsenal.
That's right. We'll have a day off tomorrow they'll get on me if I say a day off. We don't believe in days off, Tom. It's you're always on doing something, and tomorrow we'll be on with our faith, our family, and our future. And then Tuesday we'll be back on the field sharpening our sword.
Love it. First-year coach of the year in my book, easily 22-11, but we're just getting started. This is step 1. Next one will be the regional, then the sectional or sub-state. Our ultimate goal is to be sitting down in Murfreesboro.
That's right.
That's the name
everybody.
of the game. Everybody.
Yes, sir. That's everybody's goal, like we said last time. And it's just you need the ball again to bounce your way a few times. But again, you make opportunities. The old football coach, Darryl Royal, said, your luck doesn't go around looking for a stumbling bum. You need to be in position for luck to happen. You play hard, you play right, you respect the game, you respect the umpires. that ball falls in for you sometimes.
You got it. It's a long way away, but 2018 we were there, 2019 we were there, 2025, let me be back down there with you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Go Cyclones.
Go Cyclones.
You got it. Let's get these kids in there real quick. Big day today, folks. Our baseball team beat a really good Unicoi County team 3-1. Come on in here. Look at this guy bringing it in, Jack Blevins. Woo! Big hits in that 7 spot. Let me hold. I'll be your Vanna White. Let me show that right here. Look here, folks. District champs. Big game, sir. Congratulations.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Big hits. Key hits.
Yes, sir.
Talk about those at-bats. The second inning and, of course, in the 5th inning. Tell me about them.
So, I don't think – well, JD was on – he was on second. He stole third off a throwing left field. And I was trying to get him in, but then the pitcher threw one away. He got him in. I just tried to get on base, keep it going, and got on base. So
back-to-back tournament champs. Here it is. We beat a good team, too. Those guys can play.
They're a really good team.
They are a really good team. Yes, they can. Yes, they can. So, great job out at second. Great job at the plate. So now we get ready to host on Friday night against Granger.
Yes, sir. That's
Woo.
great. That's awesome.
Yes.
At the Joe.
We're going to feed you between now and then, too. You get to go to the Pizza Inn. You get to go to Four Travs, get you a Tuffy's player of the game drink.
Thank you, Tom.
Yes, sir. Good job. Yes. You want me to keep it? You want to take it back with you? One of them guys will get it? Okay, that's awesome. That is awesome. Oh, yes. Look at my man right here. What a stud. Carter Reese. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Wow. Player all tournament, deservedly so. A no-hitter. First inning, got the bases loaded. They couldn't produce but 1 run. Coach came out and talked to you. What did he tell you?
He told me, I'm a strike thrower. I'm a pitcher, and I just need to stick to my guns and do what I know I can do. And that really gave me the confidence and the break I needed to go and do what I need to do. So
5 strikeouts. So you have, in this tournament, I told you before, we had 26 strikeouts against these 3 teams we played. Sullivan East, Tennessee High, and now Unicoi County. This kid had 4 of them. You had 2 from Whitehead, 2 from Crossick, 6 from Roland, and 13 from Slagle. But you're all tournament as a freshman.
Sir.
Whoo! Whoo, man. Look at this right here. He helped us get this right here. So we're going to feed you.
That's what it's all about.
Oh, yes. Let's see if I can find the one. There it is right there. Carter Reese, you been to Port Travis? What do you like down at Port Travis?
I've been putting the vinegar and the oil and stuff on it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've been doing that lately. So.
All right. We'll get you some more vinegar and oil.
Yeah.
Go to Pizza Inn and eat. Go to Tuffy's Cafe.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Man, you're awesome. Great job. Freshman, folks, threw a no-hitter in 5 innings of baseball against Unicoi County, which is a heck of a team. We know that. All right, who's coming in next? Let's get my man in the house. Oh, yes. Player of the game, Marshall Holtzclaw. Whoo! Man, I love to call you. When you're up there swinging, you ain't standing up, but you're ripping, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, get that a little closer thing here. Yeah, absolutely. Tell me about the play. It was a big play in this baseball game. Let me go back to which inning it was. You may already know. I said head first, yep. In the 4th inning, Harris hits that little flare out there. You come running and belly slid and made the catch. Set it up for him. Describe the play for me, would you please?
Well, I seen it, and I was like, I really had to catch that for the game.
I'll hold that. Go ahead.
I really had to catch that to save the game, I felt like, and I did.
You did. You did. Absolutely did. In my opinion, of course, they can't give it to everybody, but it should have been all tournament, but you weren't. But you're all tournament up here. You had a big tournament. You had, you had that sack fly RBI. So you had 2 RBIs and a double in the tournament in that 9 spot. Whoo!
Yes, sir.
Whoo, man. Marshall Holtzclaw. Kid can play. Ice water veins. He's a freshman. Chambers a freshman. Reese on the mound's a freshman. He had 3 starters in the tournament championship game as 9th graders. That's awesome.
Yes, it is.
It's a great baseball team, isn't it?
It really is.
And we're just getting started. This is the first rung. The second rung is regional. It ain't going to get any easier. It's going to get tougher. Regional, sectional, Murfreesboro. State tournament's where we want to go. And this guy's going to help us get there.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. I've got one. I ran out of them. I'll bring you one tomorrow practice. You're going to get something because we're going to get Marshall Holtzclaw what kind of sandwich you like at Port Travis?
I have no idea.
All right. Have you ever been there, Port Travis?
I have not.
You're going to Port Travis, get you a steam sandwich. How many pieces of pizza can you eat at Pizza Inn?
A lot.
A lot?
Oh, yeah.
And how many, what do you get at Tuffy's Cafe when you get a drink at Tuffy's? You ever been there?
Yeah, I normally get a lemonade.
Lemonade.
Yeah.
We'll get you that tomorrow, okay?
Yes, sir, I will.
You're awesome. Is Buckles out there? I hope. Yeah, here he comes. Big guy. Wow, folks. What an afternoon. We beat a good Unicoi County team for our second consecutive district tournament championship. And this guy was the man today. The man, defensively. The man. Wow.
Thank you.
All right, let's start with Cutlip's. I want you to take me back through that one. The second inning, hits that drive in the gap in right center. Set that up for me. Tell me that play, because you got on your horse and got it.
We, especially being one hole, we were playing a little bit shallow, not too shallow with the all turf, faster turf balls on the ground. So we were, a little bit shallow, more shallow than we would be. But I mean, he ripped it, and it had me guessing a little bit there for a second. But I got there and meant to play. Yeah.
Then you go to the fifth inning. Bogart hit that ball out there in center field. That was a drive too. Tell me about that one.
That was a straight ahead, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, that was piece, definitely barreled, but I was able to get a good read on it.
Then the next play to end the inning was the one. It looked like it was like I think a wind was blowing out, and all of a sudden you go rut row.
Yeah.
And you got on your horse and went back and got it.
Let's see, that was back there, wasn't it?
Straightaway center. Yep.
Yeah. That was barreled too, but the wind we were playing with the day, different depths, with the turf, different field. Different wind today than we have all weekend, or all week. So just playing with that, and we tracked it down outfield today for sure.
Absolutely, you guys got it done. What's it feel like, or how's it feel to be on a back-to-back district tournament champion team?
It feels pretty good. It's what we've been working for, for a long time, and this is just another goal that we've accomplished. So we're looking down the road, ready to go, get to work.
How's it feel to play for Coach Corn?
It's great. He's a great coach. And I know you've talked to him a lot, so you know the feel. Anybody that's talked to him, anybody that's been around him, he's a great coach, knows what he's talking about, and he leads us very well, very well.
In your high school career, you'll be able to step back and say, I played for two great coaches, Ryan Presnell
for sure,
and Mike Corn.
Two great coaches,
great men.
Leaders, great men.
Yep.
Couldn't ask for much better.
Nah. Good afternoon, sir. Take us back down there with you. I'll take it home with me. Look there. District tournament champ, second year in a row, and the big guy in the center field. There's your free food, sir, for player of the game. Wow. Big part of this, folks, Braden Buckles, the big dog out there in the middle playing some great defense in center field. That's going to do it. Cyclones will be at home on Friday night. We'll let you know the time, but they are going to be home. So if you don't come watch this team play, shame on you. That's all I'm going to tell you. Just call you out publicly because these kids play it, and they deserve to have a huge crowd in that place. That'll be rocking Friday night because we're hosting the regional tournament. And so Granger, I don't know if it's going to be both games, but I know for sure our game will be there. And we'll let you know once they have their meeting what it's going to be like, but as far as the format. But, again, you need to be there on Friday night, support these kids at Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark, home of the River Riders. We're going to be at home Friday night against the Granger Grizzlies. And the two winners will play Friday night, and those two winners will play, or those two games will be Friday night. The two winners will play on Saturday with a chance to go to the sectional, which is on the 14th of May on that Wednesday. That's a long way down the road. You got to take care of business one by one by one, but we did it this weekend. We beat a good Sullivan East team, beat them 2-1 in the first night, beat Tennessee High 4-3, another good team. Beat them again in that second game of today. We knocked off a really good team, Unicoi County. Final score of 3-1 with the Cyclones to move our mark to 22-11. And hosting Granger Friday night in the opening round of the regional tournament, again at Northeast Community Credit Union Ballpark, again in Elizabeth. And we'll close it with the verse today. We always dedicate our show to the man that hung on the cross. In this case, the ball game, not the show. John 3:16, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever shall believe in him shall not perish, but have what? Have everlasting life. The central part of the Christian world, in my humble opinion, the center verse is John 3:16. Good way to end it. For our director of schools, Richard Van Us, for our principal, Dr. John Mitten, for our athletic director, Joe Diaz, and for our head coach, Mike Corn, and for you, the Cyclone Nation, this is Tom Taylor with today sitting beside me, my beautiful granddaughter, London. So we'll tell you, will we have a camera on Friday night? We'll see. We'll wait and let the powers that be decide that. But we'll be there either way Friday night to bring you the regional ball game between the Cyclones and the Granger Grizzlies. Until then, we'll tell you as always, bloom where you planted, and win or lose, be a good sport. And thanks for listening, in this case, to Again, championship baseball, the Upper Lakes Conference champion for the second consecutive year. Your Elizabethton Cyclones, winners of Unicoi County. Final score 3-1. Till we greet you tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock from Chick-fil-A in Elizabethton, we'll say as always, bloom where you're planted, and win or lose, be a good sport. Thanks for listening to 7th-ranked Elizabethton Cyclones.